Hello, everyone. Welcome to Under the Tea.
Hello. Fuck.
Yeah, wow.
The
I'm glad I
meanest,
was looking at my thing.
the meanest Mean Girls podcast in the universe, with really only one mean girl.
Yeah, that's me.
Lumi, it looks like you're asleep right now. You all right?
Yeah, Lumi's still sleeping.
Okay.
Oh, did I not fucking connect my thing? Hold on. There we go.
Now you're not sleeping.
How are you, chat?
Hope
Oh my
everybody's
goodness.
doing good. Tonight we're doing our VTuber rating stream, Gone Sexual. We're gonna rag on every VTuber we know. Not really.
Oh,
We
no. We'll do
kind of
that
want to do
later.
that in the future, though.
Yeah.
But like, we'll tell people ahead of time. We'll be like, look, we're gonna roast you,
mhm,
so be prepared.
pretty much.
Also, chat, just letting you know, shameless self-promotion. As soon as the podcast is over, I am going to go into a 24-hour stream over on my Twitch. So, if you want to watch me suffer playing Kingdom Hearts for 24 hours, there you go.
Pretty much.
If you're a VTuber, I can drag you in chat and we can just chit-chat and shoot the shit.
Yeah, I'll be with you for a little while after the podcast is over if you want. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be there.
Do you think chat would be interested in my family group text right now?
Possibly.
So chat, I'm sitting at my desk before stream, and I kind of hear my phone gently buzz. And I have my phone set to where it only buzzes or rings if it's specifically my family sending me a message. So it buzzes, and I'm like, oh, it's probably just my group text with my dad and my brother. And then it buzzes again. And then it buzzes again, and it's just back buzzing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Is somebody dying? So I go and I pick it up, and in the group text between me, my dad, and my brother, there are just these massive essays of messages between my dad and my brother discussing the philosophy behind the movie American History X. Just like literally just these essays of them discussing the meaning of the movie and what all happened.
I mean, it's a good movie.
But, I know, but I'm still like, in our group text. And they did watch it together. My brother apparently just watched it today and just had to discuss his riveting opinions on it. And it's hilarious because there's a picture sent from me that it just has a girl saying, "What color are my eyes?" and another girl saying 32DD back to her. And then immediately under that is a giant essay from my brother about American History X. That's literally like 3 paragraphs long.
Link to Mizu's channel. Yeah, I can do that. Hold on a moment.
Here, I got it.
You got it? Alright, cool. Cool.
It is my channel. I can link it.
Anyway. How was your guys' week?
Why does it highlight your name when you do that on YouTube?
It only does it on your end. It doesn't highlight anywhere else.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it's just to show that that's your chat that you're sending. Excuse me.
Well, no, it literally highlighted my name on the end of the Twitch TV / and then in bright orange highlight MizuhanaOshibe.
I think that's because it's the same name on YouTube. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know. Why you text and not call? I text my family all the time.
I
Oh,
prefer to
because
text my family than call them.
Well, chat, because it's a group chat between me, my dad, and my brother. And so we can all send each other, like, just random messages and memes and shit. Like, the last one my dad sent up before this essay was a picture of a guy on a t-shirt that says, "I believe in you, but I also believe in Bigfoot, so don't get too excited."
It sounds like something that a bunch of dudes would send to each other, just talk about random shit, meme each other.
Yeah.
What are we talking about tonight? We have a couple of things. The big story is thin-skinned VTubers that don't know how to. Okay, but I should preface the chat. But before we talk about this,
We got blocked.
Well, yeah, we did get blocked. The person blocked us before we could. Did you reach out to them? I'm wondering if that's why.
I did not reach out to them.
Okay.
In fact, I was thinking about reaching out to them. I went to go open up their Twitter, and then it says, "By the way, you're blocked."
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
So, chat. Do we want to talk about a couple small things before, so we can let people filter in, or do we want to just start with this?
I can yap about my favorite game coming out finally.
Yes.
And then it will be my personality for the last couple weeks of September into October.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Lollipop Chainsaw Repop has been announced to come out September 25th. And I am going to be playing the fuck out of that game.
Here, let me pull up.
Thank you for the follows, by the way, guys.
I want to pull
People
up.
from the chat coming over to mine real quick. It's appreciated.
I'm gonna pull up Lumi. Lumi, you had a special like picture that you had made. I'm gonna pull it up for people so that they can enjoy it.
I have had the shit made for months. I even had a custom logo made for the fucking thing too, by Mizu,
Yeah.
who is an absolute joy to work with. She did my original logo as well.
There we go. And do that. There we go. That looks pretty good. Is that dude with? Is that like whose head is that you just cut off?
That is Juliet's boyfriend. He got bit by a zombie, so the only way to save him was to just naturally cut off his head.
Damn.
Have you not played Lollipop Chainsaw before?
I have
Akko?
not. No, I have not. I've seen
It
her.
is a very good hack and slash from the brilliant brain of Suda51 and James Gunn.
Well, also, it's got a lot of jokes in it. It's not meant to be taken like a serious zombie apocalypse kind of game.
Mhm.
It's meant to be like a fun, campy hack and slash.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got your main character, the Lollipop Chainsaw, who is running around in her cheerleader uniform
Yeah.
the entire time. And obviously, Lumi already told you, her boyfriend gets bitten, cuts off his head, and like she wears him as like a hip accessory the entire game.
Does he talk?
Yes. They
Yes.
have banter the whole time. They talk about
Lollipop
like how
Chainsaw needs an HD remaster. This is basically a remaster of the original game.
yeah.
And they have said that they hate censorship as much as everyone else does, and the game is not going to be censored. It's not being published by Sony or anything, and they said they are keeping it the exact same way as it was originally.
Well, that's good.
They've
They're bringing
admitted
back the
the only thing that
original
they are
voice cast, and they have to get rid of some songs because of licensing.
they have to get rid of some songs because of licensing, and they have to get rid of some outfits because they were collabs, and they no longer have the licenses or the permissions to those games anymore,
Mm-hmm.
or those games in
Oh.
those series.
So no Dead Man Wonderland outfit, no High School of the Dead outfit, Big Sad.
Yeah, they'd have to get all new like rights for those.
Which it probably could for some of them, but it's like, I don't know.
Some of
It's a
those companies just don't.
It's
like
a
fuck
remaster.
people.
They are keeping everything. Actually, you know what? I can give you I'll give you the link to the trailer so people can see what the vibe of the game is, because it is staying exactly the same. It's staying exactly the same. The original voice cast is coming back, so we get to see people being extremely angry about Tara Strong coming back to play to voice Juliet.
Oh, Tara Strong casted in this?
She
That's
was
not
the main
surprising.
character.
That's not surprising at all.
I mean, honestly, obviously, she's gonna come back to reprise her role because she's probably struggling to find work after the whole racism thing.
Wait, racism thing?
No, it's not even a racism thing. It's because she's Jewish and she was saying that
Oh!
Gaza did wrong, you know.
No,
that.
see, that's the
I
new
see.
thing.
I see.
Oh, that's
Tara-
a new thing?
Oh,
Tara
okay.
Strong had already lost a lot of support after she cussed out like a Indian Uber driver because he
Oh,
said
yeah,
that he
that
voted
one.
for Trump. And she started being like, "Go back to your country," and it's
Oh my
like,
God.
okay.
That's fucking hilarious. They should collab
Okay.
Chainsaw Man. They
Okay.
should.
Unironically, chat, this isn't political, but I have seen more people in the left wing be more racist than I have of right people in more recent years, and it is because of Trump himself. That is hilarious.
It's just a really funny video of her yelling at him. So she lost a ton of like support when that came out,
shit. That's awesome.
and then she just
Not the
like
racism.
further shot herself in the foot when the Israel thing came out. So she's probably struggling for work right now.
I mean, what do you expect her to say? She's Jew. Well, okay, I guess not all Jews can be Zionists, but what do you expect her to say? She's Jewish.
Jewish.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
It is funny.
That is, oh my gosh, that's so
Just let
funny.
her do her thing.
I'm just so excited for this game. It looks so good, and I hope Shawnee Smith comes back for Mariska because that was my favorite boss to fight.
Yeah.
The zombie hippie lady. Fucking great.
Also, thank everybody for the follows over on Twitch. Means a lot.
How many did you get?
4.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. I need to open up your chat there so that I have it on screen with me.
It is appreciated, guys. But yeah, the Tara Strong thing is funny.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff, which I think one of the most common things I think a lot of people know her for is either Timmy Turner from Fairly Odd Parents or from
I think
My
I
Little
accidentally
Pony.
closed your poll.
You close? No, it's still up.
Can people still vote in it?
Yeah,
Okay, good. Never mind. We're set.
I'm pretty sure people can
I
still
know
vote in it.
she's also very known for Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except the Harley Quinn show is garbage. So.
No, she was Harley Quinn from the animated series,
Yeah.
like Batman the animated series, not just
Oh, the good
the
one?
Harley Quinn show.
She was almost everything female
Yeah.
for the longest time, and most young child males as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm not going to.
Until they started using like actual children on Cartoon Network to do the kid roles, which is it worked out pretty well for like Gumball.
Mm-hmm.
Until he called Dream a predator and punched him in the face in an Uber.
Dude, that kid is an example of kids shouldn't be in Hollywood. Like, we need more Tara Strongs in Hollywood. All right, if they're a little bit racist, I don't know. We need less kids in Hollywood so that we get less kids like that. That what was his name, Brian, I think. We need less of that because kids grow up in Hollywood and they get fucked up, and it's
Chad is
sad.
issuing corrections. She took over for Arlene Sorkin when she passed away. She wasn't the original
Oh.
Harley.
Okay,
Okay.
She was Harley in
there you
Arkham
go.
City, apparently.
there you go, chat. That's kind of sad.
But yeah, no, it's the Dream thing is genuinely funny.
Oh,
when
it
he
is.
just when Gumball started
you-
calling Dream a predator.
We should
There's
react
so
to
much-
it.
Teen Titans. Yeah,
Okay.
she wasn't she Raven from Teen Titans?
Yes.
Yes.
think she-
Yes,
yeah.
she was. Oh man, she's got quite a repertoire. You know, I'm gonna look it up. Tara
Oh yeah, she was Ben and Ben 10.
roles.
Yep.
I want to see all of her roles here.
She's Twilight Sparkle in My Little Pony.
Yep.
Does she do
Let's
anything in Gumball?
see.
I could see her doing Anais, but I don't know who Anais' voice actor is.
She's had 654 different credits. Holy shit! All right.
Yeah, she's doing work for
She's-
quite some.
Mako, you need to understand that voice actor work is extremely nepotistic in America.
I know.
Yep.
I know. Holy
All of the most
shit.
popular, any popular media you see is going to include like the same 6 people at least.
All right, chat here. I think that I'm okay to share this. Look at this chat. She has upcoming ones, like ones that are upcoming. Oh, there's a new Fairly Odd Parents movie coming out. Oh.
Yeah, nobody wants that.
And look at this previous 654. Just oops. Look at this. Look at this. I can scroll. I don't know how long I can scroll for. A lot of it is Justice League, I'm noticing, and DC. But look at this chat.
There
Holy
is
shit.
a
This woman's
particularly
famous.
There's a particularly good one with Tara Strong from the Boondocks because she was
Oh, she was
an
in the
angry female.
Boondocks?
She was an angry female character in the Boondocks. And there's a scene in the Boondocks where this girl, her friend beat up a random third girl, and Tara Strong voices all 3 girls.
Okay,
Oh,
that's funny.
wasn't she the blonde chick with braids?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's the blonde chick with braids, the friend of the blonde chick with braids, and the girl the blonde chick with braids would beat up. So she voices all 3 people in a fight scene against herself.
Mhm.
That's funny.
You know what? Fair. That's funny. I don't know. I don't know. I thought she was kind of cringe because she was
She's in
jumping.
Loki as what?
Yes, she's
Miss
the clock.
Minutes?
Yeah, she's Miss Minutes in Loki.
I've never watched Loki, so I don't know.
Okay, unironically, I hate 90% of anything Disney produces from Marvel, but Loki was good. Loki was decent. I have not seen the 2nd season, and I've heard that it is not as good, but Loki was decent. I just wish that they did more with the ideas that they set up.
Speaking of Disney and fucking things up, I talked about this on my stream yesterday, but are you guys familiar, like, you guys know Star Wars, are you guys familiar with the Acolyte?
Yeah, I heard that Star Wars is really fucked for the 69th time in a row.
Oh no, it's dead now. It's fucking dead.
Okay.
It's like, for one, like, you know how Anakin was basically born of
the Force?
Yeah, he was born of the Force and stuff. They decided to change all that and have these random lesbian space witches have twin daughters that were born of the Force, or what they call the Thread.
I want to ask which one of the females was the Futanari? Because
What?
Well, okay, so if you're saying that these lesbians had children and it's of the Force, which one of them magically has a Futanari?
And these lesbian space witches can't count past 2 either.
I'm sorry, what are we talking about? Lesbian space witches? I'm not following.
It's the Acolyte. It's a Star Wars show.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, I'm not watching that shit.
The insiders are right. Episode 3 was going to be the final nail in the coffin for Star Wars. Each individual episode of the Acolyte costs more than the entirety of Godzilla -1.
Here, chat, we're gonna open up an image here. And with my limited knowledge of this show, which one do you think is the space lesbian here? I'm sure there's probably one of them on screen. I'm gonna assume there's someone. Which one of these
This
is
is
the
a
space
completely
lesbian?
random side point because I was also looking through Tara Strong's like voice credits, and she had a voice credit for the new series of Unfortunate Events TV series.
Am I making another one?
Ooh.
Or is it the
No,
other
it
one?
was-
Yes!
It was the one that was released in 2017.
Oh yeah, that one
And-
was decent.
I didn't realize this because it popped up right at the top, was that Neil Patrick Harris was Count Olaf.
Yes, he
And
was.
I was like,
Yes, he
what?
was.
He did a pretty good job, in my personal opinion. He did decent.
That just
Oh,
throws
yeah.
me off.
Even Chewbacca.
On top of the lesbian space witches, they also got the dude from Squid Game for his first ever English role in this. He's the only Asian man in the middle there.
I feel bad for him. Because Squid Game is a good series, in my opinion.
Lee Jung-jae.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also, I
Maybe.
am officially happy now. For Repop, they have have the seashell bikini return. I am happy.
Yay.
I am a happy fish now.
Oh, nice. Are you gonna wear it the entire time?
I have to unlock it. It just needs. I still need to figure out how to unlock it. If it's gonna be like a boss rush thing again or what.
Well, there you go.
So you're saying you have to complete the game first before you can stream it for everybody?
Oh no, I will play this shit multiple times. I will 100% this game.
I don't feel bad with the budget. That dude is probably getting paid bank. You can hope so, but he is a man in a Western world, so maybe not. I want to say that the space
he's
lesbians.
a foreign man in a Western world, so.
Maybe the space lesbians get paid more than him. Who knows?
Do you remember what color her underwear is?
Who's?
Lollipop Chainsaw.
What's underwear?
Doesn't
Well,
it
I can't
depend?
remember. She has a conversation with her boyfriend where he comments something about her underwear, and she's like, "Oh yeah, Master So and So said like blue is the best color for killing zombies or something."
Her underwear is either blue or purple, yeah.
I think it's like blue with teddy bears on it.
That's awesome. Blue with teddy bears. You know what?
I
I'm
want to see
not
if I
gonna
can
question
find it
it.
real quick.
I'm not gonna question it. But no, yeah, Star Wars is like, okay, I'm just gonna say, I know everybody's saying that Star Wars is quote unquote dead, but they've been saying that for years now. Star Wars, like, legitimately, Disney needs to go under before Star Wars is quote unquote dead. Like, this is gonna rip away fans, but they're still gonna continue making slop and calling people racist and homophobic until it is actually dead in the ground. And then you can
Really
declare
quick,
it dead.
I found the dialogue.
Oh gosh.
Juliet says, I'm just glad I happened to wear my zombie fighting underwear today." Her boyfriend says, "What?" She says, "Sensei Morikawa said wearing cotton underwear with little teddy bears or hearts is best for doing battle. He'd make me wear them to every class." And her boyfriend says, "I am so creeped out right now."
I
I'm
fucking
kinda
love the
creeped out,
game. So
too.
they're not changing anything about the game besides music and outfits that they lost the rights to.
Oh my goodness.
And I am all here for it. I'm just, I am so excited about Lollipop Chainsaw.
That's
so
funny.
much.
Oh my goodness, I love it though. I'll have to
I
watch
can't
you
We're
play
gonna have
it.
to
People
teach
get
you,
so mad
Akko.
at it.
Teach
It
me
is
what?
the Lollipop Chainsaw.
Oh,
I
see,
mean, hey, it's coming out on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC.
the only things I know about Lollipop Chainsaw Massacre is one, I've seen some hentai of it, and I didn't know what it was until Lumi talked about it. And two, I know that Ethan Klein says that he likes the main character, and he's like, oh, she's not a teenager, and they're like, no, she's 17. He's like, oh, fuck. Because like,
Oh,
She's
no,
literally a high school student.
because like he was
no,
having.
she's not 17. It takes place on her 18th birthday.
Okay.
Excuse you.
Well, there we go. There we go. See, Ethan Klein, you can like legally enjoy this girl in the Western world and not feel bad about it. Because like
she's in high school, but the game, it literally takes place on her 18th birthday.
Yeah. No, see, like, the reason why I know that is because he was having the lolly debate talking about liking children in video games and shit. And, like, they brought up Lolly, the girl, what is her name?
Juliet.
They brought up Juliet, and he's like, oh, she's an adult, right? And then they said that her age, and he's like, oh, she looks like an adult, though. It's just like, now you understand everybody's pain.
No,
What does he
she's
mean
literally
she looks
just
like
an
an
adult
adult?
high school. She's in a
you
technically
know what?
adult high schooler.
I should see if I can find the clip, because it's funny. Let me see if I can find, I will
See, that's a hyper cope because she's running around in her high school cheerleading outfit the entire game, and he goes, "Yeah, she looks like an adult." No, she doesn't.
Oh my goodness.
Just admit that you think a teenager-looking character is hot.
It's
okay. She's fictional.
It's okay.
oh,
She can't say where you touched her.
It's just funny because like he said it in front of his wife too. That's the thing.
So nobody cares about his family.
No, well, no, I don't either. I just thought it was kind of funny. I can't. Unfortunately, it's mixed in with all the Vouch stuff, and I don't want to sift through a Vouch video for that. So
Yeah, don't try and look it up right now.
no, I won't look it up right now. But that'll be a future thing to laugh at. But yes, excited for Lolly Chainsaw Massacre. It's nice to see games like that don't get censored. I know that people were kind of afraid of Bayonetta 3, but Bayonetta 3 did it in the best way. They added a censored mode for journalists, which is amazing. Like they called it, what was it called? It was something like Pure Angel or something like that. And you could turn it on and she wouldn't even be partially naked, which is like part of her whole thing. So I found that funny. I love badass women. I do too. You see, what's funny is people in journalism, like that Alyssa chick, is like, oh, you don't want strong women in video games. Like, no, I do. I just want strong women that don't look like shit. Like, did you guys see the girl for the new what was it called? The
Fable.
Fable. Yes, thank you.
That's very old.
Well,
It just
is it a
got
remake?
revived for some reason.
Well, is the game a remake then? Or,
No, we've known about this character looking like shit for months now.
right.
The one of her smiling and looking like an ogre is literally like 3 months old, and everybody hated it.
Well, I know that's
She
old,
actually
but
looks better now. So
does
they
she?
they definitely tried to make her look a little bit better. She still looks like shit, but they have definitely changed her to try and make her look better.
no, yeah, I see. Here's the thing, chat. Like, I want beautiful characters too. I don't want this. I even if they made this look slightly better, I will not play the game. All right. Because I own the original Fable, and one of the big things is like being able to like make your own character or like forge your own path, and it sounds like they're not going to let you do that. So that kind of defeats the big purpose of the game, where you're the entire one of my favorite things in Fable is where you can kill everybody. Unironically, you can kill the shopkeepers, you can kill the guards, you can kill anybody. You can kill your own dad, which is, you know, kind of sad. But like, that's one of the funny things about Fables. They let you do that. She has layers. But no, I want beautiful characters, and I want strong female characters. I just don't want them to look like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh my goodness. So, let's talk about Okay, we'll get onto the main VTuber stuff, but let's talk about VGen real quickly because I know all of us kind of read this and had an opinion on it. So, chat, VGen. You don't know what VGen is? It's kind of like Fiverr.
It's Skeb for VTubers.
Yeah, it's Skeb for VTubers. Basically, it was started by a VTuber, I'm pretty sure. For artists and VTubers to kind of like just come together and sell stuff. And the concept is actually kind of good. I do think that it is, on its face, a good idea. And for a while I thought that they had a good vetting process, because I thought at the very least it was an invite-only thing. But then I started to see scams popping up. I'm pretty sure I've seen like 3 or 4 examples of it, where there were scams popping up on the website. People not getting their stuff, and because of how it works, because the way that it works, or at least the way I understand it, people can correct me, they don't handle the money. They connect you to the artist, and you pay the artist using another service. And if you need to do a refund, you're kind of screwed unless you can get with the bank. And VGen just doesn't really help out with that. Well, not today, but a couple days ago, they introduced basically an escrow service where the artist does not get paid until they completed the work. And a lot of people were upset by that, which kind of confuses me. Because, like, I understand that with most artists, you will either pay them a chunk in the beginning or all in the beginning. I know for my artist, I typically pay as much as I can in the beginning because I trust him so much. But, you know, most artists seem to think that it should be okay that you get paid up front. And I kind of understand to a degree, but by the same token, I don't feel like they understand that the person on the other end has just as much of a right to feel like they could be scammed as the artist would. Because raise your hand, by the way, in chat, if you've been scammed before by an artist. I know I have at least once or twice. And so I think that VGen adding this was a good idea. I do remember reading somewhere where it's like you could pay it in chunks and that would be released immediately, but a lot of people were upset over this.
It's like one thing that I seen brought up is like, oh, it sucks for emergency commissions. It's like, if you need to do emergency commissions, then do that through coffee.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. I think, I don't know. I think the problem that I have is, obviously, I agree that artists need to be paid and artists need to be represented, but they also need to understand that they cannot be the one that holds all the power and expect everybody to fold over backwards for them. Especially when VGen is having this as like, if VGen did not have, because let me tell you right now, this is only happening with Stripe. I don't think this is happening with PayPal. This happened because Stripe probably threatened VGen to pull their payment processor if they didn't fix the scamming, because banks do not like it when you do chargebacks. Chargebacks of any kind, very, very not good for a bank. They don't like that whatsoever. So they are implementing this because Stripe looked at them and said, you fix this or we're leaving. And so that indicates that there is a bigger problem that they need to solve. So I don't know if the solving thing is they need to vet their artists. Like, I was surprised hearing that they had problems with scams, because I thought it was because, like people pointed out, it's an invite-only service. So why are you having scammers like doing on your platform? Shouldn't there be better vetting?
It's like that. That's one thing that I keep saying on my streams, but I'll probably even just make a post about it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that I see people who are on VGen make posts saying, oh, I got 3 VGen codes. I'm hosting a giveaway for the codes so artists can join VGen. It's like, no, you should not be doing that, because there are unverified artists that are on the platform, and then the verified artists, where to get artist verification, you need to have 3 commissions done with 3 reviews, I believe. And, you know, posted on your portfolio on your thing.
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know what the other requirements are to get like verified on the platform. I only commission verified artists on VGen myself.
I would too. I 100% would too.
And yeah, they either need to have people crack down on who they're giving the codes to, or like I don't know how they can fix that if idiot artists are still going to continue doing these code giveaways.
Well, I think unfortunately they're just gonna have to remove the ability for those codes to be given out in the first place, because like it's there is enough of a problem in my opinion that nobody should be that it should be a very strict platform. Again, like I have no issue with there being an invite only system where artists that can prove themselves would be allowed on there, like a job, honestly. Like if you want to be in a place where people can verify that you are good, I feel like there should be a bit of a strict process, and I think that VGen does a good job for that. And I'll be honest with you, thumbs up to whoever runs it, because it's a great job. But you got to clamp down on people just handing that shit out willy-nilly, because that's going to continue to hurt you if you don't fix it. So I don't know. I understand like the hurt from some artists, but I think they need to understand that you aren't really the one that holds all the power. Like, you have the skills, but I have the money. We need to come to a mutual understanding, otherwise nobody's gonna be happy. Well, I'll be happy, I'll go to somebody else, but you won't get money. So I don't know. Did you have anything you wanted to add, Mizu?
No.
No? Okay.
I just been waiting for you guys to do your little thing.
No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Okay. Let's get into the big thing here now. I think we've wasted enough time. So this now chat, I pulled all the stuff up for this, by the way, because I wanted to spend some time. I wanted to do the prep this week. I did all the prep for this. So this landed on in our drama. By the way, if you haven't yet, join the Discord so that you can get access to submitting ideas for us. But this landed in in our drama posts. This VTuber who again has blocked us. Can't imagine why. They, I guess, participated in a VTuber critique, kind of like VTubers do this all the time, where, and I know it's mostly for engagement baiting and engagement farming. I do think though that some people really do like doing this, where they ask you to submit your PNG, and then they will judge your model and all that kind of stuff. Maybe look at your content, so to speak. And this Mão Mão person submitted to these two VTubers here. I don't know very much about these other two VTubers. One of them also has me blocked, which is kind of funny. And so the first time I see this is when this Mão Mão person says, I feel humiliated by this. I sent my design in expecting to be critiqued with respect. Nowhere in the original post did it say I would be humiliated in front of your viewers without so much as constructive criticism. Now, that sounds pretty serious in my personal opinion. I was like, before I had watched this, because I asked people like, what did the video say? Because I wanted to hear kind of like the TLDR before people actually told me, like before I watched it, because I wanted to see what people said. Because with no context, just listening to this person, it sounded like they utterly ruined this girl. Like they tore her down and like said nothing but absolutely shit about her. And we will give our own kind of like little critiques of Mão Mão here. But I want to show you what actually was said, because hold on a moment. I want to show you what was actually said, because this made no sense to me. Like I listened to, oh shit, I lost it. Hold on a moment. I watched the video and I was like, I was flabbergasted, chat. I had no idea like what to think, cause like they, you know, here, we're just gonna go through it. For both of you, if you want to pull it up, it is in the Mão Mão thread that I created.
I already have it up.
Alrighty,
Yeah,
here.
grab it.
Let me go ahead and pause the music. Switch over. Go ahead.
Well, one thing to add that I seen from another from a Flush streamer that was actually looking at all this stuff because it broke containment again.
It did.
The VTubers broke out of containment. Apparently the both of them are using like pay-to-use models, so they're using pre-made models,
Wait,
or at least
these
one
two?
of them are.
Both
Yeah.
of these? Oh.
Oh, I'm blocked, bitches.
Which
They
one?
already blocked the whatchamacallit, blah blah blah. Well, actually,
Wait,
I
hold
don't know
on,
if they did.
The Mao person blocked me. Well, time to go to my alt.
You can play it on Discord. You just have to like blow it up.
I got it.
Okay. But chat, I just want to let you know right now, if you have not seen this, what do you think they said? Like, unironically, there's 58 seconds of footage here. What do you think they said? Because I honestly, like whenever somebody is as like overbearing as Mao is, I condition my brain to think, okay, what would the normal Twitter person think? And I think the worst. I think absolutely the worst has been said. All right. What do you think they said? Just hold that in your mind here. We're gonna go ahead and hit play in 3, 2, 1.
What's next?
D tier. D tier.
What?
D tier.
B?
D.
Oh.
D.
Like,
Oh my
don't
God.
put
Give me
5 designs together in one model. What are you doing?
Very quiet.
I'm sorry. My brother was knocking on my door and he would not leave.
You're fine.
It's oh my God, it's way too much.
There's so. First of all,
The two, there's the,
I want you to read
No,
the
I'm not-
introduction.
huh?
I want you to read the introduction.
Why is it not working?
Okay, that's enough. I read it. That's enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go, chat. There you go, chat. That was it. Oh, did your people not hear it?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh well, it's fine.
Basically, chat.
All they said was D tier and that it was over designed.
and that it had way too much in it. Which
The only part where they say anything else is, where is it in here? I'll try and show it. Right here, they say something like yikes or wow. And it's because of the message she included with her entry, which is in like uwu speak. So, like I guess some people tried to call out this spot specifically, but it's really hard to see it because it's so compressed. But it's literally something like, ooh, what do you think of like my adorable design kind of thing? It's awful.
the intro. I think
Don't
she's,
uwu speak, guys. It's annoying. Nobody likes it.
I think she's trying too hard to do the lolly thing, and now I'm gonna reserve. I want to get through what they said before I give my opinion, because I have my own opinion. But like, chat, what am I supposed to be mad at? Unironically, what am I supposed to be mad at? They like the most harsh criticism I can get is you got 5 designs in one. That is too much. What are you supposed to be humiliated at? Like, unironically, Mao, what's going on here? I would say yikes too. I am just so confused. Now, I do agree with them. Like, I feel like there is a lot here. And that's just personal opinion. Without over-explaining it, I do feel like there is a lot here. I didn't know. This is apparently a cat VTuber. Well, I don't know if that's all that it is. They didn't like it for the over-design. See, that's it. It's over-designed in my opinion. Like, I am not an expert in anything, master of nothing, but my personal opinion is, if you want to create a VTuber design that's memorable, you have to strike a middle between not enough and too much. Mao decided to take the slider and go all the way to 11. And while you will definitely be memorable, it will not be for the uniqueness. I think she's reaction trolling. She might be. And I do feel like there is a little bit of that, that we'll get into it. But I don't know, what do you both think of the design here?
Okay, so I'm like looking at the rest of their media tab because I guess this is like their like raw live 2D, not like live 2D file, but like, you know, it's their main PSD file where it has just everything laid out.
Yeah.
She hasn't had it rigged or anything, so we don't know what's toggleable, what's not, what's gonna go where if it's all like that. So that's just everything laid out to bare. It probably would have been better to use some of her other artwork because all of her other artwork, all of her other artwork, her like same design, but it's tamed down because it's not all laid out to bare.
No, I agree. Like I scrolled through her media tab too. I'm gonna see if I can find one of the ones I saw earlier. Because I saw one that like was way more. Here's one that's decent. Here, let me zoom in on that. Here, chat. Like if this is what you submitted to me, like this isn't the full 2D model here, but if this is what you submitted to me, I would have been perfectly fine with this. Like this is adorable. It's a cat girl, maybe some sort of undead with eldritch design, which I think is totally fine. I feel like you can mix those elements together, but like adding all of the other stuff was like too much.
And I think she was honestly just excited to show her design because she did all the artwork herself. And it looks like she just recently released like her model art as well.
Oh, here's another one. This one's good too. Like this
like
is great. I like this one. This one's really good.
Here, I'll put this in the thread because she explains like what's gonna be rigged and stuff and what's gonna be not out all the time.
Yeah, I saw. Okay, let me pull out that one here really quickly. I did see that. I should have put it in there, but I didn't. That's a good one to pull up. All right, here we go.
I still just think it's very over-designed.
It is. Well, okay, the full thing is very over-designed, but like, get rid of the weird tails in the back here. Get rid of the wings. Maybe the headdress as well. I mean, like, I know that. So I believe she's from Vietnam. She's not American, or if she is, her heritage is from another country. And so she's using lots of parts from her heritage, but I think it's totally fine. The big problem I have is that
what you talking about? She's trying to look like a biblically accurate angel. The multiple wings, the eyes everywhere.
You know what? I get it. I see it now. Mizu's a smart. This is why I'm the rambler here. All right.
I mean, I'm not saying that doesn't have anything to do with like Vietnamese culture. Although I would say
the headdress
almost all
is
of my
apparently
friends
part
were
of it.
Vietnamese, and I don't recall any of them having any of this stuff to do with Vietnam.
Yeah. So like on her
this
thing
is
here,
definitely more like Christian lore.
It's her headdress is like an extremely stylized. I'm gonna say this wrong. Can Dong Viet traditional headdress. Okay. So the headdress is like traditional stuff there. She's a cat god. But like, just get rid of all of the complicated shit, or keep it. But in my personal opinion, like, if this is what you asked me to rate, I probably wouldn't say it like they did, but like, I don't see anything wrong with what they said necessarily. Like, they are whichever one said it was right. It is over designed. Not gonna be overcomplicated. It is a little bit over designed here with everything else here. But if you knock off a couple of pegs, I feel like you probably would have gotten a different response, probably.
I think the big issue is that it's asymmetrical, which doesn't work with more complex designs.
What do you mean?
So, if you've ever looked at a picture of what is considered a quote biblically accurate angel, they are almost always entirely symmetrical.
On both ends.
And it works because there's a lot of shit going on.
No, oh yeah, I know what you mean.
So even though the designs are typically very, very complex, they're actually very, very easy to understand because it's it looks exactly the same on both sides. So you don't really need to keep track of too much.
Let me open up a biblically accurate angel.
So using like the wheeled angels, for example, yeah, there's tons of rings, there's tons of eyes, and there's tons of wings, but that's really it. You have even, like on both sides, you have evenly matched rings, eyes, and wings. You have 3 details to keep track of, you're pretty set.
Yeah.
It's really not that hard to keep track of.
Yeah.
But when you try to apply that to a person and you just kind of start slapping them on randomly, now you have a whole bunch of other stuff to try and keep track of.
Pretty much.
And it doesn't work very well.
Pretty much. I don't like critiques.
That's the thing,
Chad.
Chad. It wasn't really a critique stream, though. It was a rating stream.
Yeah, it's like there is, like, even though people like to say otherwise, there isn't that. I wouldn't say it's an art, but it's a skill to be able to critique people on a, like, not on a level, but like, you know, in the right type of attitude and way, so then you don't like hurt their feelings to the point where they just want to quit.
Mm-hmm.
Because like if you tell, like, say if you critique someone's art and you just say, oh, this looks fucking horrible, and then it could be like, oh, I drew this when like I was feeling X, Y, and Z and it helped me feel better, and then they just stop. It's like there's a difference between constructive criticism and just being an asshole.
No, I agree. I think, yeah, I can pretty much, like, if I were to spend well, I guess this is my 5 minutes where we're going over it here, but they weren't really even doing that. They were just giving a rating. I think the only...
Did you notice she just came back because of the Lola thing?
Who?
Mão Mão.
What do you mean she came back?
So her most quote-unquote recent tweet this year is the Lola thing from June 1st. Yeah, the Lola thing from June 1st, where she talks about the silhouette picture that people are posting. She says, I try to avoid drama these days. This will be my 2 cents on the matter. When the silhouettes are this simple, ask yourself, why don't you want to change it? Do you not want to be unique? Do you want to be mistaken as somebody else? Do you not want your own brand? And then the next tweet after that is from 2021.
Really?
So she came back to talk about the Lola thing and then started posting again, but before that, her most recent tweet was from 2021.
I mean, it could have just been a weird timing thing, who knows?
And then after the Lola thing, she doesn't post again till May.
Oh, so she was back during the first Lola stuff. By the way, we have an update on Lola that we'll get into later. That's interesting. Huh.
I don't know, maybe this is a Twitter thing, and maybe it's out of order.
I don't know.
I've seen Twitter put things out of order before, and it's fucking weird.
Speaking of Twitter, by the way, chat, your likes are private now. We lost Rev Bros.
No, you can still see the likes, which is funny.
Well, you can see your likes, but
yeah,
like...
you can see who liked your post. You can't see what they have individually liked.
You can still see the likes. The like bar is still there. They didn't remove it. They just removed the button for it.
Yeah.
So if you actually type in on somebody's account /likes, it still pops up.
Wait, really? How do you do that? Okay, I'm actually kind of curious.
Somebody posted it earlier. The Aurora person posted it that you were mentioning.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Goes to unlike all of the hentai I liked in the last day.
I don't think it works on the desktop app, but I know for a fact it works on the mobile app, and it works if you can like enter in the URL and then transfer it to the actual Twitter app or X app, I guess. Then it works there too.
Somebody send that to Rev. We gotta let him know that you can still look up people's likes. I need to look
now
up
the meme is what are you hiding in your likes?
Yeah.
That's what people have moved on to.
Oh, that's good. We are so back. Hell yeah, we're so back. Rev Bros, we have never been so much more back. No, somebody send that to Rev so that he can see. Cause like, I don't know. Maybe that's like harder to hide. I don't know. And a bit of a side tangent. Everybody's joking that Elon Musk hid likes because he wants to like porn in peace. I think Azahara even asked Grok why, and Grok gave some answer about Elon Musk doing it for his friends. As you can correct me on that if I'm wrong, but I don't know how true that is, but that would be pretty funny if that is actually the reason. Oh goodness. Anyway, back to Mao. So this whole thing happens. She writes out a couple of different tweets, and these are all on June 6th here. I have another one pulled up here again. This is from the Mao thread that I created. This is the second tweet that she makes afterwards, saying, "Even my introduction, which had nothing to do with the design, was scorned for no apparently reason." Okay. "I went to your VOD excited to see what you thought of my design and if you had maybe had any advice to improve it, and instead I came out feeling humiliated and ashamed." And then she includes a tweet where somebody talks about critiquing and stuff.
She's just such a baby.
We'll get into
I'm
that.
sorry, I've got to like maintain that. That's just such a baby.
We'll get into that because I want to talk about that.
You can't exactly call the other two stunning and brave either because one of them went on a hiatus.
No, I agree.
Oh yeah, no, they bitched out.
They 100% did, to the point where Mao had to make a statement about it, which we'll talk about. But
look, I will give them some credit. They are a couple of like 2-view nobodies, and Mao's tweet about them got 40,000 likes and something ridiculous like
6 million views, I think.
Yeah.
Hold on. 3.9 million views. A little bit less. But,
yeah. So they genuinely did get like absolutely dogged by everyone.
Mm-hmm. We know how that feels. So even though one of these people has blocked us, we know how you feel. We thought about reaching out to them too, but again, all these people don't like us.
I'm be honest, Chad, I just didn't want to talk to a lot of them.
That's fine. Although if Mao, for whatever reason, wants to come on and correct the record on anything, with some prior knowledge, she probably can. I would have no issue with that. But anyway, after she makes this tweet, there's a lot of people that respond to her. I have a couple of them like pulled up. Some of these people that I actually know and that you guys will know. The biggest one that I know is first was Merryweather. Merryweather saying, "Well, I think your design is cool." Thanks, Merryweather. Here's another one from Rubber Ross. These are, well, Merryweather's not really an artist, but Rubber Ross is definitely an artist, and he definitely knows a lot about stuff. But all of these people just coming out and saying, "Oh no, your design is super duper good," and all that kind of stuff. I thought one that was kind of funny is somebody did a redesign. I don't know if this is a dig or if they were just trying to genuinely be nice, but somebody like redesigned their whole model.
I saw a couple different redesigns. They were kind of funny.
Yeah, I like this one. I think it's definitely more simplified, but I just thought it was funny that some people just like said, hey, like the big thing now is just like, here's some free art for your bullying. Oh
yeah.
No, your design is the best. I hate this. I don't know, Chad. Do you feel like that's a soft dig? Like if somebody says that their art is being disparaged and someone says, "Here's a redesign for you," do you feel? I feel like that's a dig. I don't know. I'm not gonna say this Sashiro person is doing that, but it is kind of funny that happened. I think it's toxic. I agree.
I definitely think this person probably did it for attention.
Oh, the one that did the redesign? I agree.
Yeah,
probably.
It was definitely, though, this person is trending, so here's a way for me to like get in on that trend.
No, I agree. We saw that with the whole Lola thing, where people provided a tons of redesigns, and I think a lot of those people got more attention on themselves because of it. And I'm not necessarily saying that's a bad thing. Go ahead, do your grift, whatever. But I kind of have a bit of a problem when people like jump on the trains like that for drama that is very fleeting, and that's not really what I want to be known by, is jumping on the drama train like that just to get your 2 cents in like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to report and laugh at things. I feel like there's a difference of pointing and laughing, not like jumping on the train and trying to be part of it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So
Okay, so I decided to look at what's her name, Sierra, whatever. I found a witch pay-to-use model that she got,
yeah.
and it only costs like $21.
I'm not okay. Chad, I'm laughing, but that is kind of funny.
That actually
she
doesn't
just-
bother me all that much.
No, it doesn't bother
She-
me either.
This
yeah,
is
she
a
got
completely
this
random side tangent. I hate
Recolored model.
that there's a VTuber one day that absolutely took off when the only thing they posted was a quote unquote VTuber reveal. And when they revealed it, it was that whatchamacallit, that like
Is it the Jenny
$15
model?
the $15 like big sister model. I forget what
Oh,
it's
the
called.
Jenny model.
Yeah.
Is it called Jenny? Yeah.
It's called Jenny.
They did a VTuber reveal for that. And they weren't the artist who made it. They just bought it and they were doing a reveal of it.
Mm-hmm.
And they like shot up in one day to like 20,000 followers.
What the fuck?
And they just had tons of people like, "Oh, your art's so beautiful. It's so great. Like I wish you the best." I'm like, "It's a fucking pre-made model.
What the
I
hell?
hate all of you.
Yeah.
I genuinely hate you people for
I
making
mean,
this
hey,
person popular."
For anyone who wants a decent looking $20 model and you
Sure.
want to recolor it to your specifications, here you go.
Here, I'll pull it up.
It just annoys me when people like have these things take off, and it's like, it'd be different if she was actually producing content or something. Literally the only thing she had posted was the quote-unquote reveal.
It's not bad.
It's like, it's not a reveal that she even made herself. It's not even like a unique VTuber. I don't understand.
It's 3,300 JP, or like $20. Chat. That's not bad. It comes with a
I have
couple
never
toggles.
felt mad at somebody's success until I saw that. I was genuinely mad.
No, I get it. I get it. She's cute. I agree. Who made this? Yovo. I'm saying your name wrong. I'm sorry, but you made a good model. I think it looks pretty.
Scroll
looks
down
pretty.
and see the toggles and stuff that are all on there.
Oh gosh.
It's a
Okay.
lot.
Let's
There's
see.
some decent toggles.
Cat
all
ears.
V-bridger
Bear ears.
and forward tilt. So,
Cell phone,
yeah.
lollipop, star eyes, love eyes, wide eyes. V-bridger mouth shape, big forward. Oh, they got the forward tilt. Oh, that's like the thing that people really want right now. Let's see. Full version includes jacket, switch, swirl emoji, crying eyes, black face. What?
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 It says blackface on there. What?
What?
No,
Yeah, it says blackface.
I'm not shitting.
Do they
you.
just mean tan? Was that a mistranslation?
Yeah, chat. Full version includes number 4, blackface.
Bio, what are you doing? What is this blackface?
I mean, it could be just direct translation from Japanese to English.
Well, what would that mean?
Tan, maybe.
Oh my gosh. I feel like, chat, before you judge, alright, I feel like we're missing some context here.
I think they meant tan.
I hope it's actual blackface. That would make me laugh.
It just means tan.
I hope so. Oh my gosh.
Tan, black skin in Japanese. So yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Blackface.
Oh, that is
Oh,
great.
look at the other models they've done.
Alright, hold on.
They even did a cute little lolly model that's just laying down.
Let's see. Oh, they did a Cativa model from the new Pokemon game.
But look at
Oh, they
that
did do a lolly
model.
model. A laying down lolly model. Whoa!
She's doing a downward dog.
Kinky.
Does that mean she's fine with lolly artists?
Careful, chat. This lolly fell down and needs help getting up. Would you help her get up?
No.
No? Oh.
I'd push her down farther.
This is a multi-scale model. What the hell does that mean?
Oh, you're gonna have to ask somebody that knows VTuber modeling for that one.
I guess so. Oh, she's got a binky. There you go. if
There's a
you're
lot
into that.
going on with this.
Yep.
There is. I can't believe it's blackface. By the way, chat. Live 2D. What is it called? 2D live. 2D.
It just occurred to me, Akko never finished the thing having a black overlay on top of it.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Here, I'll make a reminder.
Okay, I really like this donut girl model. She's just sitting down on a donut.
I think that's a display settings thing. Hold on.
I need to, I still need to inquire how much, poses for my model would be. Because, like, I would love to have a sitting down one for Lumi.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, either... No, actually, no, just sitting down. I don't need a laying down one. I don't do ASMR. If I did, then a laying down one would be fucking peak. Because then people would just lay their phone on their sides and just ingest their anime girlfriend.
I'm thinking about looking into getting more toggles before I go through with getting everything rigged, since that's not till September anyways.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what all I would get though. I have way too many ideas for things I would want.
Too many ideas, not enough money.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of too many ideas, not enough money, sorry chat, you guys can't see this yet. I'm just sending it to Lumi. Ari's making me something. Here you go, Lumi.
Let me take a look-see here. Oh my god. That is so fucking cute. Is it gonna be, animated?
It is.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the animation part myself, because Ari doesn't have After Effects, and it requires After Effects.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can always go to Gem. She has After Effects. I'm sure she could probably do it.
Who?
Oh, Gem. She's an artist that I like using. I'll give you her link. She's the one who did my normal Lumi mermaid reactive PNG. She did the Lumi cheese throw little mini pictures. She's done a
I want her to draw that for me.
thing. What being
Getting
cheese thrown at you?
Yeah, I
Getting
like that.
cheese.
That's awesome. Like, can you do that for me?
I am going to try and do it myself with the After Effects trial, and if it doesn't work, I'll message them.
Mm-hmm.
And ask if, like, hey, you do me a favor?
So chat's talking about toggles. I do agree that like here's the thing, chat. Toggles are kind of cool, but like if you're not using them often, like I have a few toggles. One of them is that you can take the jacket off. That one was just kind of included because, you know, sometimes I need to take the jacket off. Although I feel like people like it when the jacket's on more. And then I could take the glasses off, but then I look like I'm a blind dingbat, so I always keep them
Can I
on.
link it too? Yeah, I'll post her thing in general, Cryo.
Hello from Germany.
I mean,
Hello,
I
Germany.
have a few toggles, but the ones that I mostly use is like, you know, putting down hair, or changing outfits and stuff.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, that's a little bit different.
Putting down hair.
Putting down hair.
The carpets match the drapes.
Yeah. Well, now the hair is staying down because it looks cute.
Anyway. So all of this happens, and these two girls start getting attacked. I was unable to really capture any of the tweets of these girls getting attacked. These girls did both post apologies, and I believe I did screenshot those. Yeah, I did screenshot at least one of them for you guys to read. But like, it got to the point. Here, I'm just gonna switch back to this. Where Mao says that you need to leave them alone. This is where me and Mizu kind of comment on this, because chat. I don't know if you know this, but Twitter is a pretty rough place to be. If you throw accusations out there or you say something and you get people behind you, you better be okay with the fact that whoever you're aiming at is gonna get hurt. I kind of treat it like holding a firearm. If you're not ready to hold it, you probably shouldn't pick it up in the first place. And it looks like Mao was not ready for that because they come out with a statement. Let's see, this is on the 11th. So their initial tweet is on the 6th, all right? 5 days
I'll be right
later.
back real quick.
All right, sounds good. 5 days later, they say, please leave Sarah and Yuki alone. Appreciate the support I've gotten, but sending them horrible things is not supporting me, and it never will be. Which, I will be fully honest with you, chat. I don't know why they made this post, because, like, they definitely wanted to get back at those two, for how rude they were. That is definitely, like, the feeling I got, that they were so scorned that they wanted people to fight for them. Why is that second post there? What do you mean, second post? Are you talking about below this? Because these are screenshots, chat. Because unfortunately, because I was blocked, I had to use an alt to take pictures. But she decides to make this document. We're gonna go through that document, because the document is pretty funny. I've done some pre-reading on it. I've skimmed through a little bit of it so that you guys, so that I make sure that you guys see the best stuff here. But, it was kind of weird seeing that they made a document. Mostly because, like, you don't normally make a document saying, hey guys, please stop bullying the people that, that I said bullied me. It's kind of like when you get, remorse for having somebody go beat up your bully that's been bullying you. But they weren't even being a bully, in my personal opinion. They just, like, didn't do a good job at saying, oh, your model's overdone. Maybe reduce the final product. I don't know. I figure we should go through this and talk through, all of the stuff here. It's like it's about 2.5 pages here. And we'll go through it and talk about it. As soon as Lumi I think Lumi just got back.
I'm returned.
Perfect. Welcome back. I read through it. It was pretty much nothing. It is, for the most part, nothing, yes. But I feel like it is important to read through it. If it is too much of nothing, we'll start skimming chat. But I did feel like it was important to read. So here, what we're gonna do, we're gonna zoom in just a little bit. I do have it linked in the thread chat, so if you want to pull it open and read it on your own time, you may. Is it like remorse for attacking mean strangers? Probably. And I do agree with Az that it was probably because they don't want pushback. Because I did hear, and this was kind of bizarre to me, that there was apparently some racism going towards one or both of these girls, which considering the side of people that I feel like are doing the attacking, that is very very sad and ironic.
It's very on brand.
It is very on brand, yes. But anyway, we'll just get going through this. I'll start reading, and if you guys want to read at any point, you can just let me know. This statement serves two purposes: to address the amount of hate, racism, and death threats going towards Sierra and Yuki, and reduce it as much as possible. 5 days after the fact, by the way. And to address some assumptions I see other people making about me. I think this is also about them, by the way, chat. I would like to reiterate the things I've already said. I made that post to call out the behavior, not to put a target on them. That's not how this works. If you make a call-out post, you are putting a target on them. That is not how this works.
I mean, you got up and you're like, these people are shit, and they said awful things about me, and they, like, ruined my day. And then you got up and you're like, but I didn't mean they were bad people.
Pretty much. Pretty much. They posted apologies already. There's no need to do anything beyond blocking them. Feel partially guilty for any harassment and racism they may be going through, and I don't want them to have to go through that. I don't want my quote-unquote success to be someone else's downfall. I don't think this is the success you're looking for. And I'll give my opinion on that in a moment.
I want to loop back to that real quick, because she goes, I don't want my success to be someone else's downfall. But she also says there's nothing else to do other than block them.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want your success to be their downfall, but you also don't want people actually following them. You want them to block them and get rid of them. So you still want them gone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand where she's coming from with this.
No, I don't either. I'm not putting a target on them. I'm just calling them out. So yeah, that's the thing that I feel like a lot of people are missing. When you call out anybody, and this is why, like, even when I write something on Twitter, and there are multiple times where I've like, you know what, I'm gonna press delete button on that one. That's not worth posting, or that's not a good idea to post, or that would probably get me in trouble. So there's a lot of times where I don't post something. All right, chat. I have a lot more willpower for that. But when you do what Mao did, you are either intentionally or unintentionally painting a target on the person that you are talking about. Now, I don't know if this... okay. Actually, I do know. It is pretty intentional that they were calling out the Sierra and Yuki person. Because if you weren't trying to call them out, you wouldn't have made the initial tweet in the first place. You would have stewed, probably talked about it with your friends, saying how much it hurt you. Maybe your friends make something about it later down the line. But, like, you wanted this to happen to some extent. I'm not saying you probably wanted the death threats or the racism. I hope not. But you wanted them to get repercussions for how they treated you. I don't think you expected quite the result, because I think when she saw Merriweather comment and Rubber Ross comment on it, that was the moment where she's like, oh shit. A lot of people that I respect are talking about me, and this is not what I was expecting. I think she definitely didn't expect this to breach containment, and it totally did.
It's like, people need to start doing like what angry people at offices usually do. You type out an email, or you type shit out in drafts or in Samsung Notes, and if you feel better after you type it out, delete it. Or if you think, that's a bad idea, delete it.
I do that all the time with my tweets. If I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna hit send on that. I'm not gonna open a can of worms like that. I'm a better person than to do that.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, there have been hundreds of times where
I feel like you open the can of worms a lot.
I open it way less than I probably could have. I'm getting better at it, alright? There are multiple times a day where I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna hit send on that. Obviously, I have no proof for it because it never gets out there, but you just have to trust me.
I don't know if I trust you.
Fair enough. She continues. Please stop going after Sierra and Yuki. It doesn't benefit them. It doesn't benefit me. It kind of does benefit you. And it doesn't benefit anyone in this. They posted their apologies. Sierra's apologized in DMs. If you're doing this because you think it makes you feel better, or that it's you standing up for me, it's not. You are not welcome in my community if you sent any of them many horrible things that they've gotten that they don't deserve. In addition to this, please don't use this situation to look at me as a saint of some sort. I'm a human, I am just as human as you, and I also make mistakes, and this may also be one. This was one. When I first made the original post, a lot of things were affecting my decision to do so publicly. In addition to DMs, to clarify, I made the post the same day I first saw the VOD. One of them was that it made me upset, and I wanted to have that feeling be known, and this made me upset because I do not see judgment as being the equivalent to roasting, which I will stand by, and I don't appreciate people diminishing the situation to it being me misunderstanding the post as that implied. Oh, right, I forgot to bring this up, but they apparently mentioned in their post down the line that she didn't read that this was supposed to be a roast of some kind. So, like, she didn't read that when she submitted her thing, but they said, we're gonna roast you a little bit. This is not gonna be like the kitty gloves are on. She didn't see that. And that's why this exists. Because somebody didn't read. Alright, chat? Because she didn't read, this whole thing exists. It's saddening. Saddening to me. I would have been fine getting a negative critique or judgment or ranking, but this was none of those things. It went beyond that, and it lacked respect, and it wasn't something I signed up for. It wasn't judgment. See, she's still upset. If you wanted to say just leave them alone, just say leave them alone. Don't talk to them. Don't include this whole shit while you're saying why you're still upset, because that's just going... People aren't going to pay attention to the please leave them alone. They're going to pay attention to the part where you're saying, yeah, I'm still upset, and I still think what I said was right. So you don't feel remorse for it then. And people are not going to stop. You know? So, by the way, I am going to bring up, I believe, Sierra's post, because she made some apologies herself. She made 2. And she deleted 1, but we'll bring that up after this. Sierra's post of her potentially being harsh was also made 2 days after the original post, and the day after I sent my design in, so I was not able to see it when I sent my design in. That doesn't matter, in my personal opinion. Excuse me. and there was very little chance the Twitter algorithm would have shown it to me. It also felt like even my personality and who I am was being judged through my introduction for no reason. Am I always uwu nya nya? No, of course not, but it's still part of what makes me me. So I felt justified in my want to share my being upset. Another was that I remembered Dragonspit's situation, and I felt like, who was Dragonspit? Was that another person that was critiqued that like went off the rails?
I think she also had she was originally using the customizable fucking Marin Kitagawa model from Kevin.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember why she was getting roasted. Oh yeah, it was that cow VTuber.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like generic. Anyways.
I remember that.
Yeah,
Was
I
that
don't
a
know
good
if it was
critique either?
after. I don't know if it was before or after she got her original model. I know that she used the Marin one though before.
I can't remember. Was that a good critique either, or what was that one like?
It was
worse?
someone saying, "Oh, generic little whatever," and it was some very interesting looking cow VTuber.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sexually harassing
them. Yeah.
Damn. That one was different.
Oh, I
Okay.
remember that one. But that was a different situation.
Interesting. Anyway, that is a little this is a little different, but it's important to remember. Let's see. I remember Dragonspit's situation. I felt like if it was resolved only in DMs, I would not be addressing the core issue. Well, then why didn't you go to DMs? Like, you could have said, "Hey, I don't feel like you treated me very nice." I don't know. It's where I should have stayed. Inevitably enable the behavior within the community if it happened again to someone else by someone else in the future, because I didn't call it out publicly. Okay. And the third is that I have past experience with mean girls in the outside world that immediately affected my bias in the situation. Then you should not have tweeted in the first place, because that only made it worse. In addition, I had thought the post would only get 1 to 2K posts at the most, because if I remember correctly, and correct me if I'm not, Dragonspit had more followers than me when a situation happened, and her post only got 8K. So I naively thought that with my small following of 360, I would surely get much less than... Okay, she says she has 360. I'm curious. How many followers does she have now? Let me pull up her post, because I am curious. How many followers do you have now? She has 4,200 people now!
A lot.
If she's correct, and that she only had 300 followers, Chad, she jumped up like... what is that? Like 1,000%? 1,100% basically? I could be wrong on my math here, Chad. I'm not really good at that. But she jumped up a lot from this. Holy shit. Look at this. Look at this. What the hell, man? Alright. Let's go back to this. Shit. Basically, I'm not even thinking that, and I realize that now. And I'll admit, the massive support blinded me a bit to the darker side of things that was happening. My feelings were being justified, and it made me feel seen. All of the content creators I looked up to and inspired by were coming by and supporting me. My art and hard work and passion finally recognized after putting in so much work and years of growth. I can't lie, I got drunk off of it. Thank you for admitting that. But now,
I mean, here, if you want a more accurate thing to see how much you jumped, here you go. Here's your social blade.
oh, perfect. Here, let me...
And the activity from her past 30 days is, as Mizu said before, not much.
Okay, thank you for that.
Showed back up just for the drama.
Okay, so let's see. Yep, so the 6th...
As a by the way, chat, I don't mind people that come back just for drama. I just hate that everybody always lies about it.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Like
agree.
one of her first tweets was, "I don't normally interact with drama." You came back to talk about the Lola thing,
Mm-hmm.
like immediately.
Damn. 360 to 4,200 is a 3,800 increase. Yeah, so like, see here, chat. So the tweet went out on the 6th. She gets 800 followers the first day, almost 2,000 the second day, 369, 23. So it's definitely petered off. Like, unironically. And I have to say, I think she waited until everything petered down to put out her response. I can't prove that, but I feel like she waited until after it was calmed down because, like, you know, when you're following the buzz of getting 800, 2,000, 300, you know, all of those followers, you're like she said, she was drunk off of the power that she got. I don't know why you admitted that. That is like, I would never admit that in my entire life, that the controversy like got me drunk with power. My goodness, that was so stupid. But yeah, after all of it cools down, on the 11th is when she posts the "please leave them alone" doc, basically. And now we're till today. So, like, for the most part, she has not gained next to anything after this. Is like, all of this is over now. Let's see here. It's not even showing the date for Wednesday. But, like, she is gaining very little now. And I'm gonna be honest, chat. Unless, like, she gets into more controversy, I don't feel like she's gonna go up more after that. Because if that's what you grow off of, it's like a one-trick wonder. And it's sad to say that, because you got some pretty looking art. Like, I looked at your art, it's not bad. I think you do decent. You probably get way better down the line. But this is all I'm gonna remember you for. It's not good. Here, let's continue on here. Saying what Sierra and Yuki are getting, I can't in good conscience accept the support I'm getting without making a See, this again, you're admitting that, like, she is admitting here that if she didn't see the racism and death threats from Sierra and Yuki, she would have just been fine with them getting the hate more. What the fuck are you... Why are you admitting this? Why are you admitting this? It's so dumb. I think you mean please we alone. But like, why would you admit this? This is so bad. Oh my goodness. Oh. Let's see. I can't good conscience accept the support I'm getting without making this statement, ensuring their safety and well-being. It's a little too late for that, hun. A little too late for that. Like, you got 4 million tweets, 4 million impressions on your very first tweet. This one has only had like under 15,000. Nobody has seen this except for us. So I don't know what you're expecting to accomplish, but nobody's going to pay attention to you. They are going to get dogged forever. You have basically chased them out of the community.
Oh, 100%.
Like, if they are not as thick-skinned as some other people are, these two people are not gonna, like, be content creators again, because you have chased them away. If she didn't see the hate herself, it would not have weighed on her conscience. That is exactly what she admitted to. Yes, that is exactly what she admitted to. Again, I don't know why she did that. I don't want to foster a community that would send people death threats and participate in racist behaviors, and I don't want to be someone who stands by as other people are getting hurt because of me. Because again, I'm human as well. I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes before and gotten the appropriate consequences. Was able to move on from that, while also learning from my mistakes. And I want Sierra and Yuki to be able to do so as well. Sierra and Yuki, I apologize. I could have gone about this so many ways where all these things could have been achieved. My feelings have been validated. The court issues being properly addressed. Community as a whole, and you guys learning from the situation in a way that isn't sweeping it under the rug, but also doesn't result in what you guys are currently going through. Excuse me. But I didn't, and for that I apologize. To those of you who've shown me so much support and kindness, if you truly want to support me, then I ask you to let Sierra and Yuki be. That is my wish, and to support me means to support and respect that wish as well. Mao, I'm telling you right now, that's not going to happen.
This is a random side thing, but it's related to this. So I really hate when people do this thing where they're like, I want this person to receive the appropriate punishment from the community that I think they deserve. It's like, that's not really how that works.
That's not how that works, ma'am.
You don't get to just, like, point an attack dog at somebody and be like, well, I hope the dog doesn't go too far, and then just walk away and wash your hands of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, you just released an attack dog on somebody. They're going to get hurt, and you have no idea of controlling how much they're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Like.
Also, who are you to decide if something even needs punishment? It really annoys me with this, because there's like, well, I decided this person deserves punishment. Why? Why are you the arbiter of that?
Yeah.
Why do you get to just go, oh, this person deserves punishment, and everybody's just supposed to go along with that?
It's very like cult-like or hive-mindy. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. She
It's
must
also
be a young
weird that
adult,
she
maybe.
still thinks they deserve some kind of punishment
It's
when she
bizarre.
admits that it was supposed to be a roast thing that she just didn't pay attention to.
Oh yeah, I just think it's utterly bizarre. Like, what the hell are you thinking? Like, I'm not gonna go on a tangent, but like, holy cow. I don't know. Unless the attack dog is Chihuahua,
So
no.
weird.
Chat, whenever you unleash an attack dog on Twitter like this, they're always a pit bull because they will always try and eat your face off, alright? Alright? That's what Twitter is. It's a pit bull, and once the switch flips, you can't stop it, alright?
It's a pit bull named Princess, and everybody on Twitter is a child.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Random side tangent. There was a video that went viral of a poor guy getting attacked by a pit bull and like a bunch of other dogs. And a cop had to unfortunately like use his firearm to get the dog off of the guy. And the people are like, why didn't you shoot the dog faster? And he's like, well, I didn't want to shoot the guy that was being attacked by the dog.
See, I've seen that, and then along with that, there's also other ones. They're like, why did you shoot the dog? It's just a dog. You could have pulled him off.
No, you cannot. Like, oh god.
There's a more recent one where a cop shoots a dog, and the dog's like rushing at him.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, well, why was the cop somewhere he shouldn't have been? And then everybody left out the fact that the dog was off its leash and just running around the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, where the cop shouldn't have been was just anywhere. Because that dog was not on a leash.
Yeah. No, yeah. I just... Random side tangent, but chat, pit bulls are dangerous. Okay? Pit bulls are dangerous. To be precise, it's pit bull with killer Kimbo genes. Look it up, certain progenitors are the culprit for that progenitor violent behavior. Well, there you go. No, unironically...
I mean, it's like, again, if you have a pit and you train them right, then that's different, because I've had pit bulls all my life, and from puppy to death, they've been all perfectly fine.
Really? So you
Yeah.
can dispel the pit bulls are all secretly killers myth then?
I have had 4 pit bulls through my life before I moved out. They've all been perfectly fine because you're supposed to train them. I've had pit bull boxer mixes. I've had a pit bull that was a mix with a red nose and a blue nose, and blue nose pit bulls are usually the more aggressive kinds of pit bulls.
Mm-hmm.
I am of the opinion that pit bulls are just as safe and trainable as lions.
Again, I've never had bad experiences with pit bulls, and usually the ones that manage to attack people are either ones that are raised by hood rats, overconfident white women who don't actually know how to train their dogs,
Mm-hmm.
ex-fighting dogs, because some people do raise them for pit bull fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And pit bull fighting is, oh my god,
That sounds brutal.
It's not good. And a lot of pit bulls that are in rescues are saved from those pit bull fighting rings.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, they only let people who are certified dog trainers or people who have raised and rehabbed pit bulls who were in fighting rings. They won't just let everyday people adopt them.
No, yeah.
Or they were guard dogs for drugs.
We're not going to get into the pit bull debate, chat.
But I think we can all agree most people don't know how to take care of dogs. All right?
Yeah.
Most people.
Most people don't know how to take care of most animals in general.
Most people don't know how to take care of themselves. And then they have a dog.
Also true.
Anyway.
It's like, this is the last thing that I'll add on to it. It's like whenever you see news articles with like dog attacks.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a pit bull, or if they even think it's a pit bull, it'll always be like pit bull attacks this person. But if it's just like a dog attack from literally any other of the hundreds of breeds of dogs there are, it's like dog attack, and it's like, okay, we see what you're doing there.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time when I look into some of these stories, it's not even a pit bull either. Just because certain types of terriers look like the same breed, it's not the same breed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a rant that could go on in
Well, there
a
we
different
go.
time.
There we go. I think with something this funny, last thing
Just
about
get a
pit bulls.
husky, chat.
No,
Or a
do
Shiba.
not get a husky.
And a Shiba.
Husky.
Do
Huskies
not
is
get a
a
husky
superior dog
unless
breed.
you have a large yard that they can expel all bad energy. Do not get a husky if you live in an apartment or
Oh,
in like a
no.
suburban neighborhood.
Yeah.
No, do not get a husky.
That is
that's
animal abuse.
No, that is a
I have
bad
50
idea.
acres. I'm pretty sure my husky would be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if you have the room for a husky, then yes, go ahead and get a husky. But if you don't have the sufficient room or time for that dog, you're just asking for trouble.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Anyways, chat, huskies are the superior breed of dog.
the last thing I'll say is pit bulls, I believe, are banned in the UK. So if you live in the UK, it doesn't matter if you like them or not.
The UK bans multiple different bully dog breeds. They're called bully breeds. It's not just pit bulls. There's like a list. I'd have to look it up.
Mhm.
It's kind of sad, but like, just, I don't know.
The UK bans everything though, so you can't really use the UK
It's
as any
true.
kind of bar.
It is true. I just thought it was funny to
UK
bring
bans like the main ingredient in Mountain Dew.
up. Is... Okay. Anyway.
I'd like to point out, chat, because I always love having this debate with like UK people, where UK people are like, well, you know, we did some scientific test on it and we found out that it's unsafe for human consumption. No, you did some quote unquote scientific test on it and found out in edge cases it can make people fat. Newsflash, all food can make people fat.
Yeah. Some are more potent than others, but yes. pretty
There's
true.
so many like foods that are banned in the UK, and their reasoning is that in a study of 2,000 people, one person got heartburn, so that clearly means it's unsafe for human consumption.
Mhm.
Like, actually read why the UK bans some stuff, chat, and it is ridiculous, like, nonsense, justifications.
Mhm.
Britbongs are so dumb, and they will throw away every freedom they have.
No, yeah, I agree.
I'm sticking to that, chat.
I agree. Anyway, hopping back to the mouse stuff. Both of the people put out apologies. I have them both pulled up here. I'll pull up the first one. So Sierra had 2 apologies. She made one and then deleted it. I don't know why she deleted the first one. But this is her first one. To Nia Baby Meow, to Mao, which is her @ if you want to follow Mao, by the way. I apologize for my words. Your design is truly unique and beautiful, and I unfairly allowed my bias to get in the way of critiquing your design. I am truly sorry. I want to know what that bias is, by the way. It's come to my attention that I was cold and unfair to one of the people who entered my model judgment and caused them to be humiliated. For that, I apologize. I meant that I was unfair and cruel and genuinely regret my words. See, you don't have to admit it because you said you're going to be a judge, but, you know, whatever. I'm not really going to go after this here. Furthermore, to anyone who's harmed by my words during this stream, I'm truly sorry. Thank you. Going forward, I intend to be kinder towards other VTubers and not be cruel towards their designs. I hope that even if you cannot believe my words, my further actions will speak for themselves. So she's already on the apology train. And then, like, she has another apology here that we're going to read very quickly. Where
Stop sucking people's dicks.
she's-
Just tell them, like, fuck off.
That's what we did. And they did fuck off. Very sorry to Nia Baby Mao for the cruel words I said about her design. It was unfair and I allowed my bias. Oh, this pretty much the exact same thing. And then somebody replied with the Logan Paul thing. And then Sierra says, I don't have a PR team. A single person trying to make amends for hurting someone. I am making a public apology because this was a public slight. I still don't think that's how you should do it. But whatever. And then...
Never apologize.
And then Yuki also made an apology. This one got a decent amount of views. Where they're like, it came to my attention that the recent situation was set forth. I want to apologize to Nia Baby Mao. I do not mean to offend them in any way possible and do hope that you can forgive me. I would also like to say I did quit. I'm pretty sure it's quit. I did quit streaming because of the situation. I've been wanting to make this announcement for weeks now and just saw all that was happening. A terrible coincidence. No, so you didn't quit because of this. You wanted to quit and this, you just chose that as a no. I feel bad for making you feel the way you did. I did not mean any ill will by my words. I never meant for you to be humiliated in the slightest. If I could take it back, I definitely would do that. I never would have said something to hurt anyone. Once again, I truly, thoroughly apologize. I hope this doesn't turn you away from streaming and building a community. A lot of empty words there, chat. My personal opinion. I feel like these people just didn't need to do that.
They needed a spine.
They did. They did definitely needed a spine. I don't know. I just I didn't need to do that. As says, I wanted to apologize for my earlier critique of your design. I realize now that my words may have come across more harshly than I intended. I truly respect your work and appreciate the effort you put into it. My aim was never to hurt your feelings. I'm really sorry if it came across that way. See, I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't say that either.
No, did you see that Azhar put that through ChatGPT and that's what they got?
Did ChatGPT write? Oh!
Mako, they said ChatGPT. It's a joke.
I see. I get it. Sorry, I didn't read about that. That's great.
Man, Akko.
That's great. No, that's good. That's good.
Mako doesn't read your messages, chat. She skims them.
I do skim them, yes. I'll make a ChatGPT response to that later, chat. I can do it live.
You know
on
what?
air.
If I ever get told by a bunch of people I need to issue an apology, I am unironically going to put something into ChatGPT and then take a screenshot of it and post it on Twitter.
No, yeah, or just say this was written by ChatGPT.
No, I'm going to take a screenshot specifically in ChatGPT of ChatGPT giving me the apology and posting it.
Perfect.
Oh, that's good. You know,
Oh, wait,
that was
on top
great.
of that, you need to get a ukulele asset.
Yeah.
Yes.
Put some royalty for.
I'm gonna have two things. I'm gonna have
Oh.
the version of ChatGPT where you can get it to do AI art for you, and I'm gonna say, ChatGPT, can you write me an apology for this? And then ChatGPT, can you draw me a ukulele?
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna do an apology next time.
I know
Perfect.
exactly the song that you need to use.
No, it wouldn't be a song. It'd just be a picture of a ukulele.
No. I know the music in the background that you would need to have as people are reading this here. I mean, it's a Kevin MacLeod song. It's the ukulele one called Carefree. Just, like, have that playing on in the background.
Make an AI song. I would say, hey Azahara, I'll give you $10 to make me an AI song.
Oh, you can do it for free, I think.
I don't know how to do that shit. That's why I have Azahara do things.
Fair enough. Azahara is like the AI expert here. We can just AI a ukulele and slap it on top of the model. Well, there we go. There we go.
Exactly.
But yeah, what we're saying here is, don't apologize at all. I don't feel like Mao is literally admitting that they grew off of this and that they got drunk with power. So I really don't feel like they deserve an apology at that point, because like they definitely got what they wanted from this, which was a bunch of ass pats and like a couple thousand followers. So
Speaking of ass fats and a couple thousand followers, we can talk about Lola and her return.
Oh yeah, let's talk about. So we're almost done here. What I really wanted to talk about last, and Azahara was kind of involved in this, because they replied to the person that I wanted to point out. Aurora decided to comment on this because Aurora comments on everything that in terms of like drama. She commented on Lola, and she commented on a lot of previous things, and she commented on this. Obviously, she subtweeted it because, like, you know, she doesn't want to like directly comment on anything. But this is what she had to say. I did get one of Azahara's replies here. We're not gonna read the whole thing she wrote, because she and Az did kind of a back and forth. But I wanted to read what she said because I thought it was kind of funny. I want to.
Wow, ChatGPT really did write me a full song.
Really? Do you want to sing some of it?
No, I don't sing.
Do you want to say
Oh, I'm
some of
gonna-
it?
Does
gonna
my
have
voice
Grok
sound like
make
I
one.
sing?
I'm gonna have Grok make an apology. Can you write
Oh, you subscribe to
me?
Grok?
I don't like ads.
I mean, fair, but I don't want to.
I don't think ChatGPT understands necessarily the rhyming correctly, because the first line is, I let my words cut deep, didn't think before I spoke. Like, if you could have, like, worked in Speak, it would have, like, worked.
Here, what's the name of that AI music generator?
Oh, this is just ChatGPT.
Which one
Let
is
my words
that?
cut deep, didn't think before I spoke. Now I see the pain they caused, the hurt they invoked. God
Here.
damn.
Chat.
Okay, I
I never
decided
meant to wound you, never meant to make you cry, but in the heat of the moment, I let my temper fly.
What the fuck? Oh my fucking god. Okay,
ChatGPT got
so
bars.
I put in Grok, can you write me an apology for making fun of someone's art? And it says, "Dear recipient's name, I hope this message finds you well. I wanted to reach out and apologize for my recent behavior. I made a joke about your art and it was inappropriate and hurtful. I realize now that my words were insensitive and disrespectful, and I deeply regret making fun of something that is clearly very important to you. Your art is a reflection of your creativity and passion, and I should have recognized and appreciated that. I am sorry for not being more supportive and understanding. Please know that my actions do not reflect how I truly feel about you or your work. I value our friendship and I would never intentionally do anything to hurt you. I hope that you can forgive me for my mistake and that we can move forward with a stronger and more respectful relationship. Once again, I am truly sorry for my behavior. I promise I will be more mindful of my words and actions in the future. Sincerely, your name." And I can post it, copy it, or send it via DM.
Here, chat. Let's make a song. I have Suno up. I heard the Suno is decent. Let's make a song together here. Song where I issue an apology for something I said on a live stream.
Consider eventually getting Twitter Blue because you can monetize your post and get paid for ads that show up on your timeline. I get paid more for ads than I pay them. We would need to learn to post more on the main account.
We would.
Although some of the tweets do pop off.
Mm-hmm.
Please wait. Oh, it's already making me a okay, so chat is making me a song right now. I'm gonna have that in the background here. When it comes up, we'll play the song. But Aurora had a comment, and I want to read it and talk about it because she had a take that I personally think is dumb. I must just say this, unless your ass is Iron Mouse or any world famous character designer, you shouldn't be critiquing other people's stuff like you know better. I'm all for sharing your opinion, but for things like personal VTuber designs or OCs, who are you to judge? Most of the choices we make for characters that represent us are personal, and even if they aren't, they hold some connection to what we want to show the world. Not every VTuber is trying to do this professionally or for clout. This is a hobby and suits so many people. Why y'all wanting to bring down individuals so badly is such a juvenile and boring behavior. Okay. I don't think Aurora actually listened to it.
What are you talking about? That's all you do.
I don't think Aurora listened to that. If she listened to the clip, I don't think, well, I don't think it would have mattered. But Aurora, shut up. Shut up. That's... I have a massive problem with this because she's basically saying that unless you are a professional artist or Iron Mouse, I don't know if Iron Mouse is an artist, but unless
Pretty sure she is.
unless you're one of those two things, you're not allowed to critique somebody's design. That's not how this works. That's not how this works, alright? Aurora, you have a bunch of shitty opinions about places and people and things that you're not an expert of, and people just kind of have to deal with it.
Doing something as a hobby doesn't mean you're not shit at your hobby.
Pretty much.
I play games as a hobby, and I'm fucking garbage at games. You kidding me?
Oh my gosh, it actually made me some ukulele songs. Look at this in a moment. But it's just like, Aurora has a bunch of shitty opinions, and she's not a master of any of these things, so why the hell is she deciding to talk at all? Like, what are you doing, ma'am? Chalk it up to another
don't
one
need
of...
to be a master chef to say that a plate of gray slop is gross.
No, I agree. Like, yeah.
Here's the thing, chat. If somebody is a novice at something, it is highly unlikely they would be able to recognize, like, high art. However, any, like, Tom, Dick, and Harry off the street can typically deduce something that's bad.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
Like, there's a middle ground where it swaps over, where it's harder for people to tell the difference between good and bad. But right at the start, everybody knows, like, what shit looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much. I just think this is another one of the shitty opinions of the week from Aurora, who likes to clout farm. Like, Is it fair to say that Aurora literally is only known for her clout and drama chasing? Because that's
Yeah.
all I know her.
I mean-
that is all I know her for.
The first thing that I seen from her is oh, what was it? Her saying that she wanted to do like this huge political speech if she won the Philly and VTuber awards last year.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, that was funny
That
because everybody
was-
immediately dogged on her.
Why didn't people did people dog on her for like saying, dude, don't you know that Fillion is racist?
No, they dogged on her for wanting to give a political speech.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, yeah, I would have dogged on her for that as well.
But I also think she also called Philly and racist.
Oh, 100%.
She's like the master of not having any good solid ground whatsoever. She'll just like I've seen her comment on all different kinds of political things and all kinds of like VTuber things. It's just like this woman has no defining traits whatsoever because she just picks up whatever will give her the most ass pats. I'm waiting for the day where she gets in trouble for something genuinely that like takes her down a peg, and like she has to answer for a legitimate criticism. I don't know. Or I just want to throw in her 2 cents, just like every other idiot Twitter, myself included. It's called engagement. I know, but she does it so often that like I look at her, I'm just like, why? Why? All right. Anyway, it came up with some ukulele songs here, chat. I want to play some of these because I read through some of the words. They're all ukulele. This one says it's a lightheart ukulele heartfelt song, and this song is called "Sorry for the Words." Will it play? Oh, it will play. That's great. Oh, that's good.
I spoke too soon in the afternoon. Words like a storm caused you gloom.
I'm gonna share this chat.
I didn't mean to be so mean. Caught in the flow, lost in the scene.
There you go, chat, if you want to listen to this.
Sorry that I hurt you. Didn't mean to break through. My words got the best of me. Now I see. I should have paused for what it cost. Now here I am, ending what's lost. Ukulele strum so soft.
I didn't even include the ukulele.
Lifts you up aloft.
Okay, but like,
Let these numbs heal
why do
the
AI voices just sound so fucking good now?
They do. They sound really good.
mistakes were mine. Cross the line. Open my heart, giving you time. Mistakes were
Oh,
mine.
they rhymed mean with mean. They did.
Open my heart, giving
Oh, that's good. Chat, I included a link to it on the YouTube channel. I think I can set it in Mizu's chat as well, if you want to listen to it. So there you go. Oh, there's also one that's just like... Oh, there's another one. I don't want to... We're not gonna play all of them. But that was... Oh shit, it's gonna... No, don't play another one. Please don't play another one. Alright. There you go, chat. Suno is pretty interesting, though. I think you have to, like, spend money in order to get credits. Oh, yeah, you can make 10 songs every day, basically. So... That's cool. That's neat. There you go, chat. There's some Suno. There's your, like, Saria and Yuki. There's your apology song. You can just post it on Twitter. Free of charge. There you go. Since it's royalty-free, because it's AI. But that's like, we're pretty much caught up with all of the everything in terms of Mao. Like, she's honestly, like, I saw that she was streaming today, which is cool. And maybe she moves on from this. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what to expect from her, but yeah. That's pretty much it. I think the moral of the story I have here is VTubers are all very fucking thin-skinned. None of these people have ever, like, actually been pushed down in their lives. And so because of that, me, Mizu, and Lumi are all going to have a Mean Girls rating stream. Not next week, but sometime in the future. We're gonna allow people to submit designs, and we will roast you. All right? We'll make it very clear that we will not be nice, and people can rate their designs. We can rate their designs, and we can tell you what we think of them. So if you're interested in that, we will.
We can do a blatant rip-off of what, what's his name? The dude with the ugly bastard VTuber.
There's a few of those.
No, the one that really wants to stalk that one dude.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah.
Fuck.
It sounds
What's his
awesome.
name?
I know, right? Just don't fold.
We were literally talking about him like a couple weeks ago. The dude who wants to
Kenji?
stalk the MSM. No.
Kenji, no.
No, the one that wants to stalk the MSM dude.
No
Seth?
idea.
Crimbo?
Fucking Crimbo. Yes.
Just Crimbo?
He did a stream where it's like, okay, you can choose the level of judgment that you get. Green light where it's all good things, yellow light where it's just a couple of good things,
No.
and whatever in red, totally brutal.
Fuck that, I'm just gonna be mean.
Oh.
I don't know.
We need a actual day to. We need to set up a day where it's after Dawn Trail, after the Elden Ring DLC.
Okay, we can do that.
Maybe like 3 weeks from now.
We can do that.
Wait, no, not 3 weeks from now. That's too close to Dawn Trail. What about the last week of July, like the last Friday of July? Because then after that, I'm like second week of August. I'm probably gonna be going dark for like a week.
Yeah, we could probably do that. No mercy? Yeah, no mercy, chat. We'll be obviously we're not gonna be like 100% mean. We're gonna say what we like and what we don't like, but we're not gonna have kid gloves on. Cause I'm fucking tired of seeing all these people like, oh my gosh, you gotta be nice. Like, no, I'm done being nice. If I hate something about your model, I'm gonna say it. Okay? All right? I've been utterly honest with if somebody asks me what I think of their model, I will tell them what I think. Some people that I used to know didn't like that, but guess what? I can't compromise my honesty, and I won't. You gonna judge me,
I don't like being mean towards artist hard work, but I guess since it's gonna be the thing that we're gonna do.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna be like, again, like, I'm not gonna like make up reasons to hate somebody. Like, I will come up with legitimate critiques, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. It's like I've seen god-awful ugly designs and stuff before.
Yeah, if I see an awful design, I'm gonna tell you it's an awful design, alright?
It's like...
Alright, calm down. You guys don't gotta talk about me like this.
Oh, you're fine.
Well, one thing VTubers really need to learn is that, one, not everyone's gonna like your model, and two, people need to be more honest about VTuber model designs. I don't care if it's near and dear to your heart. Like, if... For example, if you hate something about Lumi's design, tell me, and then I can tell you to fuck off.
Exactly. Like, chat, here's the thing. One of my favorite personalities on TV is Gordon Ramsay, and it's because he is straight with what he says. Like, yeah, he's gonna tell you that your stuff looks like shit and that you look like a shit sandwich, but it's not because he doesn't want you to get out of the kitchen. It's because he doesn't want your stuff to be a shit sandwich forever. He wants your stuff to be measured up to him. Or his mom, because apparently his mom's a better cook than he is. So, like, obviously, I'm not going to come from a spot of, I think you should quit streaming. I'm going to come from a spot of, this is what I think sucks. Here's how I would, do it. If that makes sense. Because, like, I don't believe in just 100% toxic shitting on people. I believe in actually just talking about what I think is wrong. And also I come from an opinion of personal character design that I like to talk about. Occo likes Ramsey because he's straight. That's homophobic.
Fully in. As long as it's your character that you're submitting, whether it's a model or just like a regular illustration, that's fine.
Yeah. We will not do other people, like, you can only give your models. We will not critique other people's stuff, and we will not critique what has not been sent to us.
Yep. We're good people, chat.
Exactly. Yep. We're good
Regardless
people.
of what the haters say.
Mm-hmm. We're good, hardworking fish people. With that out of the way, let's talk about somebody else's model that's been changing a little bit, and who's apparently going to come back somewhat soon. Lola.
Yeah, Mizu won the bet.
Lumi, I'll let you take point a little bit on this because you can see a little bit more of this than we can. But she's coming back soonish.
Yes. She is. Well, she made a post yesterday saying, considering returning to streaming soon. I'm feeling happier and ready to return, although I'm a little worried it's too soon. What's your thoughts, chat? They'll be very limited and pretty short. I'll also likely stay private here and other socials for a little while longer. And then she posted a picture of the basically de-pantsing of herself, where it's just her bikini bottoms and then her same top.
Oh, let me pull that up. It's a little grainy,
Where
but that's
she
okay.
said, thank you so much for all the advice. When I said soon, I meant in a couple weeks. It's much too early now. I'll be streaming using my current model, although with some things removed. The new design won't be done until October and November, and waiting that long feels a little crazy.
That's
And then people are suggesting that she uses some pay-to-use outfits from Booth.
Oh man, I love how she's like, guys, I'm staying away, but I can't stay away that long, because if I stay away that long, you guys are all gonna be gone, and I kind of want you guys to be there, so I'm coming back with just enough time. Like, that just shows me that she didn't learn a damn thing. She's only focused on retaining the audience that she grew, and it's pretty obvious.
Get that bag, sis.
Yeah, and it's like when I managed to throw my alt account into her followers when she unlocked for a solid 3 hours instead of an entire day, like she said she was going to.
Mm-hmm.
She was up to like 9,300 something followers, but now it's dipping back down to 9,195 followers, and I'm sure it'll just keep dropping.
I think it's going to continue dipping because, like, besides the controversy, like, I don't know anything about this girl. All I know is that she's a liar, that she has fake accents, that she stole somebody else's model, basically, and remodeled it to look a little bit, like, more original, and that's it. Like, I don't know what she's gonna expect. That's all people are gonna know you for, Lola, for, like, forever. And that's, like, gonna work against you, because nobody knows what's original about you.
Summer Shy
Summer
Lily.
Shy Lily.
And also, what doesn't exactly help, granted the artist still has their personal account up, the artist deleted their 10,000 follower Twitter account.
Oh, the one who made this?
Yeah.
Jeez, that's sad. That's really sad. She's done this thing 3 times. No, yeah, exactly. Chat, this is not her first time. Like, I'm pretty sure we said it in the last stream. This isn't her first time that she's done this.
Yeah,
So...
I witnessed all 3 of the little controversies that she was in. Her first one, I felt bad for her. Her second one, I'm like, eh. The third one, I'm just like, this is your own fault.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, chat, don't be simping for her.
If you want to simp for anyone, go to the actual Shy Lily.
There we go. The actual Shy Lily's better.
Not Timu Shy Lily.
Also, don't be simping for her just over striped pantsuit. I have striped pantsuit. That's not special.
Exactly. Chat, listen, if you want striped pantsuit, my lolly model can have striped pantsuit just for you, alright? You can tell me all the things you want when it comes out, and we'll get that going. But no, that she's coming back as we predicted. I don't remember what my vote of how long she would be away of was, but like I did not expect her to stay away long, because there ain't no way this girl is gonna do that. She craves attention, and so there's no way she's staying away.
Pantsuit Party has striped pantsuit.
Ugh.
Very good.
Ugh. Let's not talk about pantsu. Oh, this sector is like really disgusting right now. I don't want to talk about
Don't
that
you
today.
love talking about that kind of stuff, though, Akko?
Not today. Not today. Ugh. It's just like getting more depressing the more I look at it. It's like gone from fun to talk about to more just straight. Like, there's a point where a drama goes from funny to talk about because it's like a train wreck that you just can't look away from, and then it just gets depressing. You're like, you know what? I can't look at this anymore. I have to just like move on. So
Man. I'm just looking at Twitter, and then the first thing I see is someone eating pasta out of a cheese wheel of Parmesan, and I'm like, man, can someone fund my Parmesan cheese wheel already?
you have a cheese wheel. It's on.
Yes, I have a 10-pound Parmesan cheese wheel that's $140 on my throne.
Damn.
Because I want to eat pasta out of my cheese wheel.
It's like
and then it will be a nuclear war zone after my tummy processes it and rejects the dairy.
it's just like you and your boyfriend make pasta out of it.
I will cook pasta, then I'll put pasta in cheese, then I put salt and pepper on cheese, and then I just eat it straight out of there. And then I carve out the part that I ate off of, and then I consume the cheese.
Yeah, I watched
Interesting.
Guga, is it Guga Foods? He like makes a lot of steak. He did that like with his steak. He like put a raw steak
God
in there,
help you.
and then he like used the fat from the steak to cook the steak after he boiled it. Or fried it. It was good
I
looking.
just want my cheese wheel.
Cheese
my
wheel-
10-pound cheese wheel.
Chat. Go donate some Mizu, or not Mizu, so then we can have a cheese wheel.
I will take lots of pictures of my 10-pound cheese wheel.
She'll take pictures of the post as well. I'm kidding.
I'll even live tweet as I'm fighting for my life on the fucking toilet.
You know what we
my
need?
lactose intolerance says no.
Since we have a lactose intolerant mermaid here, we need a picture of just Lumi on the can, like with her head down. Just like all depressed looking.
Yes.
And you can like tweet that whenever like you're having a bad day. Just saying it was the cheese.
It was the cheese.
It was the cheese
It was
grommet.
the cheese.
It was the cheese
I
grommet.
actually have something like that being drawn by Gem actually, because her getting cheese dart has two different things: the cheese being thrown at you, consuming the cheese, and then your tummy hurting.
Oh goodness. That's awesome.
It's so cute.
Oh man, but yeah, that's the Lola update. There was a couple other things here. I know one that I kind of wanted Mizu to talk about. I really don't have any content for this, but it was something that's worth talking about because Mizu had a interesting point about this individual. It decided to stir up some buzz about them again. Joe Cat is back in the media after retiring, quote unquote.
Yep.
And I don't even know what happened this time because like a whole bunch of people again were just saying Joe Cat, we need to protect Joe Cat from all the mean people. Why did that happen again?
He put himself in the news again.
What did he do?
I thought he was taking a break from social media.
You know that picture where it's like all the girls in their underwear and it says what body type is your favorite
Was
or
that the
something like that?
progenitor?
So it was that, and then he did that, but he did every single girl, but like going on a date with them. And it was something like every single one now stop asking. And the thing is, he didn't get like any hate for that for a while. So then he just randomly tweets something that's like, people are accusing me of stuff now. Before anybody had really started accusing him of anything. And then all of a sudden, all of his fans came out and started accusing him of random shit for posting it, calling him a sexist for it.
Wait, really? His friends
And he was
were?
making like other stupid cringy posts. Like there's one of the girls on the image that's really chubby, and in the date he's got her like stuffing her face with food.
Oh my gosh, he's a
and
feeder.
He posted a picture of that one, and he says, I asked a bunch of my plus size lady friends if this was okay, and they said it was fine. And it was more stuff like people making fun of him again for very clearly being just like such a safe, horny wimp about everything.
An attention whore.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, look, nobody likes safe horny. Everybody thinks you're fucking cringe.
Yeah.
You don't have to do all this garbage about like, oh no, I need to make sure the Council of Women says my art isn't sexist. Yeah, people are gonna make fun of you for that.
Oh yeah, and people did make fun. Like I would make fun of you for that. I think the only image that I liked is that he was like on a book date with a girl, and they were reading that manga, that, like, was it dog? The dog one. I don't want to say it, but like.
He's a dog nigga.
Yeah, that one. Is that actually written by a black person? I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't know. It's written by a Japanese person.
Oh,
That's
was it
about
written by
all
a
I know.
Japanese person? Oh, never mind.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Why would you think it wasn't?
I don't know. Maybe I'm the racist one here, chat. I don't know. But it was just kind of, that was the one that I thought that was the funniest. Is that like he unironically had a girl on a date reading that.
Which was funny.
Yeah. But like the whole reason why I was so perturbed by this is like Lola. I almost called her Shy Lola. Like small Lola, Joe Cat has this thing where he does something and then he gets into trouble. And it almost feels like it's because he intentionally puts himself in the spotlight to get himself in trouble. Am I wrong by thinking that?
No, he is.
Because like
I
that's
think he's doing it intentionally.
I think that it's intention. I unironically think that it is an unintentional like attention horror grab, and it bothers me. It absolutely bothers me because he does it so often, and it works. I'll be honest with you. I can't knock him too bad because it works. Whenever it happens, you see a lot of people, big or small, saying we have to protect Joe Cat from the trolls, and it's just like, shut up, he's the one making this shit. You guys are being played by this guy that you say is your friend. And it's just like, I don't doubt that the guy's not got good stuff. I think his original video, because I listened to the original video the other day, because I was like, I heard it was cringy. I listened to it. That was cringy as hell. But it's like, where's the controversy, man? Why the, what, I don't understand it.
Here's the thing, and I've brought this up before. He invented the controversy for that video, and everybody tries to swear up and down that he didn't. But what happened was somebody on Twitter just retweeted the video, and it said something like, this guy makes liking women feel gay. And he proceeded to have a meltdown about that for fucking weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And just would not let it go. And then when people started like giving him flack for it because they're like, dude, you're such a wuss. Just, he called you gay. Get over it. It's Twitter.
No, I agree.
And then people would like just constantly jump down people's throats like, oh, everybody's abusing poor Joe Cat. Like, how could people treat him this way? And it's like, literally nobody's abusing him. Somebody said he was gay, and that was it.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being gaslit here, watching this man like say that he's being abused, where like it's just Twitter, man. Like, fucking log off if you're having this much of an issue. And I constantly see it. Like, even today I saw somebody say, we have to protect Joe Cat. Oh my, excuse me, oh my gosh. And I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And you brought this up, Mizu, where you almost feel like he's trying to compensate or hide something because he does this so often.
Yeah.
Did you want to elaborate on that a little bit, on your thought on that?
I mean, there's not too much to really say about it. I think a lot of people kind of end up agreeing with me when I say this.
Mm-hmm.
But a genuinely good person doesn't need to post every week about how good they are.
No, I agree.
And which he does constantly. And then he's like, I am a good person. I've never done anything wrong. Ask everybody that knows me. They'll all tell you I've never done anything wrong. It's like, why are you like quadrupling down on this so hard? It
Mhm.
feels weird.
I agree. I just like, what is it, man? Why do you constantly have to like keep doing this. It just blows my mind. Like, I feel like we need to reset the clock and see how long it takes before another Joe Cat thing happens, because it feels like it. Like, the last one was a couple, because like we talked about this the last time it happened too, because you had a conversation with him on one of your Twitter accounts. Did we ever talk about that?
I mean, sort of.
Sort of, but like you talked about him because you were trying to figure it out too, and it just didn't feel like you were getting anywhere because like he kept going around in circles with the whole issue, and it's just like.
Well, because you'd tell him something, and he'd be like, "Yeah, but I have it so much worse." It's like, okay, calm the fuck down. Every single time, it'd be like, "Okay, dude, so you know, like, when you say XYZ about, like, a random Twitter person, that you have an account that's literally, like, 1 billion times bigger than them,
Mm-hmm.
so they get, like, way more shit than you ever get." And then he'd just reply with, "Yeah, but you don't understand, like, how much crap I have to deal with." It's like, I don't care how much crap you have to deal with. We're not talking about you right now.
No, yeah, it.
He'd just always loop it back to him.
It kind of makes it look like the rich kid who, whenever he steps out into public and sees, and gets like any sort of slight on him, like maybe something gets his outfit like dirty, and he feels like he has to complain about it because he's like, nobody will understand just how horrible it is. I got dirt on my blazer, man. And it's just like, shut the fuck up. I got dirt on my boots because I was walking all day. Nobody cares. That's what it feels like.
The other thing he did, where I think a lot of people didn't realize this, because very few people watch his streams, because his streams unironically suck.
Oh, he streams?
He's perfectly fine as like a YouTube creator, but as a streamer, he has no idea what the fuck he's doing, so it's just really boring to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But the day he posted that thing about how he was quitting because there was just too much stress and he just couldn't handle it, he went on to stream that night and was laughing about everybody thinking he was legitimately beat up about anything.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that was, people were posting clips of it and people were just ignoring it. Of him going on stream, he's like, "Oh, people thought I was actually like upset about any of this garbage. I don't care what people on the internet think." It's like,
okay, so
like nobody called him out on it.
I mean, it pays more to be a victim.
Yeah.
So it's all manufactured, is what you're saying?
Genuinely, he does not care. And he can pretend, like, on Twitter that he does care because that works over better for his followers. But he has very publicly been caught saying that he just does not care.
Okay, then the next time I see him do it, I'm just gonna be like, this guy is such a faker. I kind of want a clip of that so that I can use it next time. I don't know.
Because that's the thing with, like, a lot of people, is everybody's like, well, you know, I've never, like, heard anything bad about him. I've never seen anything bad about him. It's like, because you don't look. And it's not the fact that he's got, like, some skeleton in his closet that shows that he's, like, an evil person.
No.
Because there might be, there might not be. Nobody cares. People don't like him because he's fake as fuck.
No, yeah,
It has nothing to do with him being literally Hitler in secret. It's just, no, people don't like fake people.
And it's one of those things where it's like, it's so weird that you almost have to ask yourself, well, is there something wrong? Is there a reason why you constantly have to keep affirming? Because like unironically, chat, whenever somebody does that, eventually something happens to them. I'm not gonna say that's every time, but for the most part, whenever I see somebody that acts like Joe Cat, something happens later. And it could be a myriad of things.
Something comes out.
So, I don't know if or if not. I'm not gonna say it because I don't know. But, like, that needs to stop. Because it makes people look at him more. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe in the future we're gonna talk about this and something wild has happened. But, like, bro, you're not smart doing this.
I mean, it's made him very successful. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it hasn't.
No,
it just annoys me because everyone ignores how blatantly fake he is.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. But I'm of the opinion that there is, like, a sunset on that. Because, again, it's like farming drama to get attention. And it doesn't matter how successful you are, that doesn't last forever. Like, I can think of all the people that just start drama like that to get attention. It doesn't matter if they last a couple days, a couple months, a couple years. eventually they just peter out and die, their careers, and then nobody cares. Nobody cares anymore. We need an
We need a possum VTuber. There probably is
there
one.
probably is one, but I agree. I agree.
I swear, chat, VTubers pop up like all the time randomly. There's
Yeah.
so many VTubers you don't know about.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that the other day when we were talking about the models that Lola's model mom made. There's so many
Yeah.
that pop up and go down. And I talked about this a little bit with Proctor, and I want to have a stream with him eventually where we talk about this. There is a VTuber depression coming. Well, I feel like we're in the beginning stages of it, where VTubers are realizing that the money to be made in this requires more than just turning on Twitch and having tits. So because of that, I think we're going to see more and more of them that have no success just drop off the face of the planet, unless they maintain it as a hobby. Because
Well, a lot of it's going to end up between who actually wants to keep doing VTubing because they just genuinely enjoy it,
Mhm.
and who is only here for the paycheck.
No, I agree. I mean, like, that's what I'm here to just enjoy it. Unironically, chat, I didn't start this because I wanted to make money. The money is going to be a nice addition if it comes, but that's not why I started this. I started this because I like laughing at stupid people, and there's stupid people are everywhere. That's why this is my favorite stream of the week. But you can tell, chat, really quickly who is in it because they actually enjoy what they do, and who is doing it because they want to try and make money. You can point them out very, very easily. Very easily. So, don't be surprised when those ones that you can point out very easily, when they quit because the money goes away. Yeah. The only other thing I really wanted to talk about today, I made a rant. It got a decent amount of attention. I wanted to throw this out there because I was upset about something. And I'm not going to bring up any particular person in as a reference, but I feel like, chat, you don't need one. You can think of somebody. You don't have to put them in the chat. And I would ask that you don't. But I ranted because I am upset, okay? In my tweet, I said, I don't care who gets mad. If you get abusive messages from trolls, I want to see their names so we can name and shame them. If you hide their names, it's fake and you're a clout whore. Tired of seeing people look for attention but won't even shout out their supposed abuser. Show up or shut up. And I said this because I have a bit of a problem, because oftentimes people what they'll do is they'll say that they get death threats, or they'll say that somebody was mean or abusive, or that they send them horrible DMs, or somebody said this thing during stream, but they always censor the name. Always. They always censor the name. And I don't see any other reason to do that besides it's fake. Like,
Pretty much, yeah.
unironically, I don't nobody could tell me like a reason other than just it's like everybody in my comments was agreeing with me. I was kind of hoping that somebody would disagree with me, but everybody was like, yeah, that's pretty much it. So like, I don't understand it. Like, when we got people mad at us, we showed out all of their names, unironically, because we don't care. If people want to be
People got very
stupid,
upset with that.
yeah, like, unironically, if you send me a death threat or you say something racist or stupid, I feel like I have full control to just share it, because guess what? You're on the internet. You're in the open public air. I have the right to show how stupid you are. And so I don't know, I just don't understand it. So could you argue they don't to give that clout? Yes, that's why they do it. Like, unironically, if you don't show the person's name that like said that you're trying to think of if somebody is giving you death threats, or if somebody is being like mean because of your life choices, and you censor that person's name, you're doing it for clout. Full stop. And I will call you out for it every single time you're doing it for clout. Okay? You're doing it for clout. Full stop. And you can't convince me otherwise. Like, and like, here's the thing that like bothers me. All the people that I see do this, are the same people that will also turn around if somebody's being like phobic or actually like saying something that is like harassment, and they will call them out and show their names and say this is the person that showed. Because like there are sometimes when these people do it, but like when they do it, it's either not serious or it's just a non-issue. So that's another reason why I just feel like it's fake, because they only will call out things that like I don't feel like matter or just like aren't actually a thing. And so it tells me that either they're doing it for clout or they're faking it or whatever. But like, I don't know, I hate it. I absolutely hate it. And every time I see it, I just want to like scream at them and say, show that motherfucker. Because like, my thought process is like, if this person's being mean, don't you want all of us to block them as well? I feel like that's like, should be common sense. You know what I mean? It's just like, okay, if that person's being rude, maybe I want to block them in my Twitch chat so I don't see them. But no, you have to like block out their name. Okay. So, oh, that's my whole rant. I'm just like perturbed by it, and I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know. Do either of you have anything to add on in terms of that?
No, just waiting for you to finish.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I don't got anything else to add on to that. Yeah, it's like, if you have death threats and stuff, even if it's a burner account, put that shit on blast.
Yes.
Because, like, have I gotten some interesting messages? Yes. Have I gotten something through the creativity of someone via anonymous on Throne? Yes. Which is still fucking hilarious. But, post that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll believe you a lot more if you post it and you show the name.
I agree. I agree. With that being said, is there anything else like to happen this week? Chat, the floor is open to you now if you wanted to bring up any last minute stuff. I don't want to keep the stream too long because we don't like to push out the streams longer than they need to be.
And also, this week's just been boring.
I mean, it's not really that it's been boring, but there's not been a whole lot of big stuff that happened.
It's really just the Mão Mão thing.
Yeah, that was a decent amount to talk about.
She's still a bitch.
She is, yes. She is.
If somebody saying your model design is F tier is enough to get you to act like that, you're probably not cut out for VTubing or just any content creation on the internet. Pretty
much.
Same applies to Joe Cat.
Pretty much again, I agree. It's a theme. It's a big theme there, chat. That we totally planned for there. Likes are no longer public. Yes, we did briefly cover that, but yeah, likes are no longer public. It sounds like there's a magical way of still doing it if you like type in some stuff. Excuse me. But yeah, those are no longer public. Oh well. Oh
They
goodness.
should have just made it a toggleable option at least instead of removing it entirely. I don't
Mhm.
even agree with removing it at all, but
Just wait, they're gonna come back and then you're gonna see everyone's degenerate fucking likes because they thought they were safe.
Mm-hmm. Do you
Yeah.
think Lola's gonna actually continue to act like Lily more and more? Yes.
Yes.
Unironically, there's gonna be a part 4 in the future, chat. I will be surprised if she does not do a part 4 somehow in the future. Because this is the third time it's happened. Third time. Yeah, she's gonna do it again. Is there a Blobfish VTuber? No, but I would follow them. Unironically, that would be adorable.
I will say a lot of people seem to think that he was removing the likes for like some nefarious reason to specifically hide your likes. I am actually far more likely thinking it's because people were tired of likes showing up on the For You feed instead of actual content that people were posting.
Probably.
And instead of doing that, they just thought, oh, well, the smarter decision is just no likes anymore.
Probably.
I actually don't think it was like some 200 IQ decision to hide something. I think they're just legitimately chose the dumbest way to go across or to go about this.
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Maybe. Anyway, chat right after this. Mizu, are you gonna keep your current stream live, or?
No, I am going to stop it and then go back into it.
Okay, sounds good. Well, chat. If you haven't yet, join the Discord. Here, let me go ahead and pull out a link for you to join. Because Mizu is going to be doing a 24-hour stream. You're doing a 24-hour stream of Kingdom Hearts?
Yep.
Okay. So,
I'm going
Mizu,
to absolutely torture myself.
Mizu will be doing a 24-hour stream for Kingdom Hearts. Sounds like fun. I'll be there for a little bit. I don't know if Lumi wants to be there, but we'll probably hop in and out since you'll be doing 24 hours. And, yeah, that'll be fun. Thanks for coming by tonight, guys. I do have a closing song if you want to stay behind for it. It's a fun one. Oh, goodness. But yeah, join the Discord and you'll see where Mizu will go live when that happens. Do you think Small will try to Shy Lily? What do you... I don't know what you mean by that, but she's already copied Shy Lily. I have no doubt that she will probably try and do it again. I don't know. Anyway. That's all I have. Unless you guys have anything else, I'm gonna go ahead and roll the outro.
Yep, no,
Yep, I'm
go
good.
for it.
Alright. Chat, we'll see you tomorrow for more fun stuff. Or if you're going over to Mizu's stream, we'll see you in a few minutes. Bye!
Bye,
Bye.
guys. We'll be back in a minute.
Big up Liquid Richard. Permaban his bitch ass. Seriously, fuck you. If you continue to say Richard, whether you're a sub or not,
Just gonna get ready for you for 24 hours.
I'm banning anybody trying to give me advice. Alright, ban everybody. Shut the fuck up. You fucking dick sucker. Shut the fuck up. Ban these guys, dude. You fucking dick sucker.
I don't give a fuck, man. I got hate my fucking life at this point.
Welcome to Ban World. Ban World. Ban World. Ban World. Shut the fuck up. You fucking dick sucker. Shut the fuck up. Ban these guys, dude. You fucking dick sucker.
I don't give a fuck, man. I got hate my fucking life at this point.
Welcome to Ban World. Ban World. Ban World. Ban World. Sleep all goddamn day. Play the same fucking games over and over and over again. All day. Barely able to walk. All day. You get banned. Barely talk. And you motherfucking mods. This is why you get banned. Banned J squared as well. Welcome to Ban World, buddy. Get the fuck out. Welcome to Ban World, buddy. Why? There's a reason I'm 30 goddamn one. Gray hair, gray beard. Real talk. There's a reason I'm 30 goddamn one. Gray hair, gray beard. Real talk.
I don't give a fuck, man. I got hate my fucking life at this